Welcome to Chaotic Caller. My name is Starwin. I am joined by people. Hi, people.
Happy
Hi.
Friday, everybody!
Happy Friday. Welcome into Chaotic Calling's Open RP. We are playing some Ivanerra. Ivanerra is a academical school, kind of like a university, if you would, a place where you go to become professional adventurers, not those wannabe adventurers who go out there and get killed by goblins. Like, who wants to be that guy, right? Instead, you get killed by
I'm pretty sure we
shades
were
and
that guy
rape.
at least once this year.
I mean, that's why you go to school, so that you don't die. But yeah, we've been through a heck of a time already, haven't we? We've gone through well, hell, we got a bunch of loaded students who've been making this school year a fucking breeze for half of you. Uh, people walking around with 20 gems in their pocket, burning a hole. People getting left and right goodies. It's been good. But, you know, you guys have been challenging the dungeon that is hidden underneath Ivanerra, exploring its depths, trying to figure out it, well, instilling the fact that, you know, like, well, let's just say some of you are professional trap springers. And that doesn't mean you detect them, you just spring them. Believe it or not, Shell has started off as a trap springer. Anyway. Ooh, wonder what this does. So anyway, we got stuck in the bleed for a while, guys. Went looking for mushrooms in the forest and got sucked into this weird plane where we met a bunch of people that out of character we all kind of knew, but at least the vets, and got to experience my multi-personality disorder in full-blown glory. But no, we managed to escape the bleed last week with casualties, unfortunately. And now we are kind of like back in the school, and there's this atmosphere. Like, doesn't feel normal around here. There's like a silence in the air, right? Because there are people who were loved and they're no longer with us. There are people who might be the sun, but they're no longer with us. But they were with us. But now they're not with us. Where did they go? Nobody knows. They went back to the future. Come, Marty. It's about your kids. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and let the students that are present tell you what they look like, what they're playing as, and we'll try to get the school day started. We'll start with Shrek, though.
Hi, my name is Shrek Jones. I'm a dwarf warrior with dark skin, blue hair, blue eyes, and some really fancy schmancy armor and a really big axe.
Just a reminder, Takesy, we're in push to talk now. So that's probably why you cannot say anything, because you forgot we were in push to talk. Anyway, yep, we're in push to talk now, guys. It's unfortunate. Next up, oh yeah, Takesy's next. Oh, his headset's being weird then. Alright, fine, we'll go to Pepper. Pepper, tell us about yourself.
Pepper, the tiny little bunny who does magical stuff. Pepper is was white and now he's a blue Herringon. Blue furs, silver eyes. His left eye has a clock spinning in it. He's got his adorned gray hat, his dark blue cloak with the moon symbol, and he's got his black cloak with the blue stripe, and yeah.
Yeah. Made it out of the bleed, we did. Wow, Yorn, it looks like you're next.
Right, Yorn is it's a high elf with pink hair, green eyes, and believe it or not, and somehow she's still alive, and you now know she can wild shape. So that's passing off to the next one.
Next up, we have our NPCs. We have Young Hoover, who is a Owlin, who is a wizard of the Scribe, I believe. Let me double check this real quick, because I forget. And he is House of the Sun. Yeah, Order of Scribes. And then we have Orshay, who did not get taken to the bleed, but, you know, she's just kind of like sentimentally there. She is a pink-haired samurai who fights with katanas and wakasashis, you know, the weeb shit. She is known as a kunoichi from Ulubadak, one of the locals. We have Radomir, who is known as the Fiery Sparrow, who, he's here, let's just say that. He's a red-haired young man who hangs around with Soraya, who is a raven-haired woman who is a wizard, school of divination, and she is House Moon. He is House Volcano.
Volcano!
Whoop whoop.
House
Volcano.
volcano.
Finally, he's converted to the proper house. You think you're back, Takesy? Say some words. Let's find out. Because right now I don't hear you. Nope. This is awkward. Well. 01, you still working on yours?
I'm ready.
You're ready? Alright, where's your token at?
In the corner there.
Oh, okay, let me fix that. Yeah, go ahead and introduce your character while I do the other stuff.
We are O1, the Fabrication and Emergency Medical Response Unit. We have been assigned to this class after the imminent demise of your fellow classmates to ensure that this does not happen again.
Hey, you can't sit there. That's Silver's desk. That's better.
Yeah. Then we also have Happer Hopperton, who is the Path Master of the Moon now. Apparently, something happened to the previous one, and he's been kind of like teaching most of you here lately. Or she has, I'm sorry. And yeah, there's just this heavy atmosphere right now because, you know, the casualties that built up from the previous incident. And then missing students who are no longer here. Then again, they come to find out that guy was never on the roster to begin with. Who's this Silver and why was he on the roster to begin with? We don't have a Silvers listed on the enrollment. But I digress. So yeah, they're like Happers just says, look, I have nothing to teach you, Hibbity Hop. But since everything's went down, we're gonna go ahead and just take it in. You guys can sit here, talk amongst yourselves, Hibbity Hop. Or, you know, if you want to talk about what happened and well, I'm probably not the right person to talk to, Hibbity Hop, but I will definitely listen to you if you feel you need to talk about what happened. It's unfortunate that not everybody made it back, Hibbity Hop, but I am here if you need me. But take this time to take it in and Hibbity Hop. So, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, I took the time to get out of bed and get dressed. I kind of feel like you could teach me something.
Well, yeah, there is something I can teach you. It's called being quiet.
I'm not very good at that.
Yeah, it's
It's gonna
tough.
take a lot of teaching.
It sure is, isn't it, Hippity Hop? No,
You could teach these students emergency first aid so that they might be able to patch each other up in case of emergency.
I suppose we can go over CRP. Hello there. We are push to talk here in case you just joined us, so make sure you set that up. And yeah, we'll get you, once you make your character and everything, you let me know and I'll look at it and we'll get you squared away. Once you drag your token to the field and just let me know if you have any problems with Roll20 or anything like that. Or if you have any questions that the video did not answer, because I did make a video about this. At any rate, Happer starts drawing on the board, I suppose, like, and they put the word CRP up there. I don't know why it's called CRP, but that is what it's called, Hippity Hop. You will...
It's the cardio resuscitation program.
Yeah, I suppose that's what it means. But apparently, you and Happer will go into, like, the necessities of medical treatment to the best of their abilities, seeing that they're not a cleric or anyone who usually goes to patch people up. They go through the attempt to teach, but the lesson, unless you're like someone who could pick up with very little information, just does not give you enough information to learn anything specific here. And then you, I think you're supposed to push down around this region here, Hippity Hop. But if that doesn't work, you can get behind them and do the Heimlich, maybe? That might work. Hippity Hop. Also, bandages. You need to make sure that if there's not enough, you wrap them in more. Hippity Hop. Any questions? She looks around nervously.
Yeah, can we get a demonstration?
She pulls out a 50-foot rope at first, and then thinks better of it. And then, sure, come here, Shrek, Hippity Hop. And as soon as you get nearby, and since you're shorter than Happer, Happer starts wrapping your head in a bandage. First, it starts out like a bandana, right? You wrap it as so, and want to make sure it's nice and tight, and tightens up around the, the skull and everything, and continues to wrap. And don't forget, Hippity Hop, and keeps lassoing this bandage around your head until the entire roll is almost used up. Once you're about done, you make sure you tie that off extra, and yanks down and tightens it really tight around your head. Feels like you're
Professor, I think you need to maybe have somebody stronger tie it. You forget that I'm a dwarf.
Yeah,
your tight isn't the same as my tight.
It's tight, but yeah, for you probably wouldn't even notice it anyway. It almost burst open from you just winking or whatever. Yeah.
Flex the muscles on my head, obviously.
Oh, yeah, because that muscle's used a lot.
No, I said the muscles on, not the muscles in.
Well, that's fair. But anyway, Happer just kind of goes, well, that's the demonstration, Hippity Hop. At any rate, you can go back to your seat
Hang
now.
on, I think I need to practice. And he takes it off and he starts tying it around the professor's head.
She just stands there and takes it. And just comes to the conclusion, this is my life now. Hippity Hop.
He also, he's folding down the ears and, tying them in.
Oh, no.
And covering the eyes and then, the nose,
I need to breathe, Hippity Hop.
That's why I left the mouth open.
Oh, thank you.
Just keeps going.
Wiggles her whiskers at you.
The whiskers are covered up at this point.
You don't have to wrap it that way.
Note to self: don't let Chase tie you with bandages. As Pepper's just looking at Chase, just absolutely
correct.
As Shrek is just wrapping bandages around really tightly, and he's just sitting there being like, "Yeah, no, I'm good.
Are you satisfied, Hippity Hop?
No, there's still 6 more feet here. Hang on.
No, there wasn't. Where the hell did you find that, Hippity Hop?
Don't worry about it.
I must worry about it now, Hippity Hop. I can barely breathe.
No, your mouth is still open. I was really specific about that.
I know, but still, I breathe through my nose.
And as I walk away, I drop a card on the desk right in front of her that she'll see whenever she opens, or gets that thing off of her head.
Yeah. So she's over there, kind of like Bugs Bunny, trying to pull this stuff off her head. Had this weird idea with Chaka. He comes racing in like Doc Brown and be like, "We must go back to the future." But anyway. Nah, we're not gonna do that. At any rate, yeah, that was eventful. I'm
So once she gets the wrappings off her head, that
oh,
on the desk in front of her.
all of a sudden she sees the head of a Medusa in front of her, and then the entire body, and I will make an intelligence check to see if they realize it's a...
No, it's just the head, not a body. The card was very specific when I got it.
Okay. Yeah, and I need to still make the intelligence to see if she can identify it being an illusion. You will have to add your character sheet if you go into the journal. Also, you need to get in voice chat if you want to, so we can make sure your mic works before we go through all that trouble. And apparently, I can't open up character sheets. Yay!
How's this? Am I back yet?
Yes, you're back.
You're back.
Yay.
Oh,
I'm
crap.
sorry, my headset decided it didn't like living.
I mean,
That's what.
it's about half of us right now.
I had to restart the whole computer.
I have a whole hard drive that doesn't want to show itself that I'm going to have to restart for later. So if anybody's using channel points, I might not notice, so let me know if that comes up, guys. I should probably...
I'll try keeping an eye on
Thank you much. Much appreciated. Okay. Where were we? Ah! Yes, Dixper works, guys.
Alright, am I still in?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're still here. You want to do your intro
Alright.
now?
That's fine. Okay, I'll do it now.
Okay, go for it.
Playing Takesy Backsy. I'm a Backsy rogue, and he's kind of confused over the last couple of days. There's not. This doesn't exist? Question mark. Then
I mean, there's still a possibility you're not the
get out.
father. Hello there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Balog's taking care of that. Alright, that's cool, I guess. Now, let's see here. Let's see here. What do we got now? Alright, so... Now that part's done. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to make an intelligence check. Alright. Yeah, I had... now I remember where we're at. Hey, character sheet popped up. Isn't that great?
Yep.
Then she pulls the bandages off, the card flips, and then there's this Medusa head staring at her. And she just does a backflip behind the chair and hides behind it, being startled by what was in front of her. What in the nine hells is that, hippity hop? Probably should have waited for him to get back, though.
Probably.
We can relay that back to him when he gets here. Alright, so with that being said, and that little cutscene there being put on pause. Oh, you back?
Yeah, I was trying to help Kenny out. He's got into game stuff instead. I told him to move over to this chat. So when he hits the plus character, nothing's happening for him.
There
Tell
should
him to
be...
refresh.
Yeah, you might need to refresh, and let's see if there's a bunch of new characters.
Happened to me earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why we need
So-
you in the chat, so we can tell you that's...
Kenny, hopefully you heard that. Refresh roll 20. The same thing happened to another player earlier today, where they had to refresh in order for the plus character to work.
And we are set to push to talk, so you'll probably have to set that up if you want to chat with us.
I let him know about that as well. That's why he jumped in the other chat. He was having issues with it. With the push to talk.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't have nice things anymore, guys. I'm sorry. But at any rate, oh yeah. So the reaction to your card, she failed her save, and she jumps behind the chair, almost like a backflip, and cowers behind there for a moment, and realizes that the Medusa is just staring at her. What in the nine hells is that, Hippity Hop?
I don't know. It just appeared.
No kidding. Is it alive?
I can't tell. I mean, it's just a head, so it's probably not alive. But doesn't the stare still work when it's dead?
She starts feeling around to make sure she's not turning to stone. And then gives you this glare and then waves her hand through the Medusa's head. Okay, very funny. Hippity hop.
I thought so.
Ow, my paw. Did somebody leave a Lego under there?
Takesie's just left after he saw this.
At any rate, that's the end of our CRP lesson. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves now and remediate your problems. Blah, blah, blah. Hippity hop. Good talk, guys.
I don't know. The only problem I have is Silvers didn't show up to class today.
Yeah, Silvers is nowhere to be found.
That bum.
I mean, he's not on campus anymore either. Hippity hop.
Quitter? He's a quitter?
No.
I don't buy that. Something must have happened. Silvers doesn't seem like a quitter, especially when there's plenty of things around to punch.
According to my database, there is no students under the given name Silvers attending this academy.
I mean, I don't know what his given name was, but he went by Silvers. And this was his seat right here.
Trying to think which NPC I want to jump in. You guys feel free to help me out here. Like,
Well, maybe something druid related because it'll be fun to see. Ramir and Zariah know I'm a druid, but what if Orsha and Hoover don't know yet?
I don't know what happened to him. He didn't come back with us. He was with those other people though, and they didn't come back with us either, says Radomir. I'm just sitting here thinking, I think Radomir met Shang-Chu once. I'm thinking, yeah, you guys were in that town. That's the town where a certain goblin picked him up from the street. So yeah, he would be aware of who she was. Okay. I had to refresh my memory on something. So yeah, you go. Oh, what? I need to go to streamer mode apparently. But those. Yeah, Vladimir doesn't want to talk about it though. Alright, so anyway. So I guess people would see like he wants to say something, but at the same time he doesn't. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
People might see that, but
I guess it does.
Yeah, I'm over here playing things out in my head, guys. You gotta help me out. Give me some info. Give me something. Action.
I don't know.
I mean, if you don't know, then that's where you don't have to add. So Orche will join in with the Shrek comment and go like, so, yeah, what happened? Did he just walk away from the school or something? If he's, like, we know he exists. He was literally...
Was a student by that name registered at this school.
Well, at what point was he not sitting in that desk behind you yesterday?
Processing. Great.
Exactly. What fridge?
strange.
Oh. Yes, that's... So, yeah, he's got to be around here. Tell you what, why don't we go look for him?
That seems like a good plan.
Whoo, yes, let's go look for him, says Hoover.
He would be wherever there's something to punch, preferably a ghost.
But we
There
just...
is a haunted mansion. There is a haunted mansion at 42 Dyer Lane in Ulubadak.
Sure.
There is now.
Yep, there is.
That works.
And there's some soft whispering happening around Soraya and Radomir. And if you really want to hear the gist of that conversation, you can make a perception check. If you don't care, you don't have to do anything.
My perception is too low for it to matter.
Yeah, if it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. Okay.
That
Yeah.
might be on yet.
Alright, Takesy, I think you're the winner in this one. And you're the closest, too, so it makes sense. You, So he turns to Soraya and tells her, that woman, the one with the tattoos and the... she's from our timeline. She's from our time. And yet, here we are. We came back here. So, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Like, she was from the future. I don't know. I'm having trouble making sense of any of this. And Soraya just chimes in. It's like, well, the bleed does bring people from past, future, and present. And manipulates things in a very strange way. Well, Radomir continues. She would have been a good ally. It's a shame she didn't come back with us so that we could talk more, but I suppose that's... Wait, is that why Silvers didn't come back? Was he not from this time? Didn't he say he knew Hoover when he was older? And that's kind of like the most of their conversation that you pick up.
Interesting.
Now don't make me give you that big old disposition and
Very
don't use it.
Oh, I hear it.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Comment. Okay. Whether I should really how to use it right now.
Yeah, take your time with
We
that.
go up to them.
I don't know. What do you do?
I think we should go up to them or not.
Well, I mean, if you do approach them, their conversation gets silent. So yeah, they go quiet as you approach, as if, you know, like they didn't really want their conversation to be heard, but you approach them. What's wrong, Takesy?
Nothing. I kind of said you were saying something about you guys not being from line.
What? We didn't say that, says Soraya. I don't recall having a conversation with you about it, says Radomir.
I was just put over here that
You didn't hear anything, says Radomir. I'm over here seeing if I can gaslight Takesy now. You didn't hear anything, did you?
I'm pretty sure I know what I heard. I mean, ally.
I didn't hear anything.
Know more about what's going on.
Yeah, I don't believe.
You guys know more about what's going on around here.
Look, we're as lost as you are, said Soraya.
I mean, that's pretty lost. I'm really lost.
Speaking of which, I wonder where Loss has been. Anyway, that's out of character. Anyway, back in character. Uh,
Eddie?
Hmm?
Yeah, your guys' secret is safe with me. If it's are from the future.
wow, you're a crazy cat. You know that? Over here claiming people are from the future.
He's not the
Silver
first cat to claim
Silver
people are from
seemed
the
to
future.
Silver seems to be from the future, so I don't know anymore. Confused.
That's right, you are confused, says Radomir. These
Speaking
are
of
not-
Silvers, weren't we going to find a haunted house to find Silvers? Because that's clearly where he's at.
Yeah, Orche pushes in her chair. Hey, Teach, is it okay if we dismiss class and go look for this? And Happer goes, yeah, that's fine, go. Alright, let's go, everybody. And yeah, we
You
go.
sound upset, Professor Happer. Do you need me to bandage your head again?
No. I have no boo-boos. You can go, hippity hop.
Get it in your head.
Second.
Stay out of trouble, kids. Wait, you should be...
Unlikely.
Yeah, very much. Now, the question is, do I have a mansion laying around anywhere?
I don't know.
I probably do,
I
no?
mean, good luck, really.
And you have successfully gaslit me.
Good. I'm not trying to be a professional gaslighter, but if I was, just know that it could happen.
Good. Those would be good.
Let's see here. We got... Ooh, this might be a good map. Let's take a look. I'll drag you down with me. And I will turn off dynamic lighting so you can see where we're at.
Hooray!
Atlas
All
Turner
right.
for a haunted mansion.
See? There we go. I got all kinds of things,
Oh,
guys.
nice.
Nice.
Nice me who got maps that I don't know where they came from.
But
I think it was one of those free roll 20. Well, it
a
wasn't
little
taken.
accident.
And I think it was a roll 20
Be a little
thing where you
emphasis.
had a pro account. So yeah, if you guys get pro, you get free stuff.
Mm,
Is this where we fight the ghost dragon?
how about
Speaking
we
of
go
dragon,
fight?
are you dragging us in, or should we drag our own characters in?
You drag yourselves in. We'll start it over yonder, and we will. Well, hell, if it'll let me ping. Did it let me? Okay, there it goes. You're only getting more shade today.
So I guess Hoover decided to chicken out, really.
Hoover. Well, I mean, you should have probably talked to him before you left to find out what he went to do.
He's busy.
Yeah, he went somewhere.
He's
And
busy,
that,
Alan around.
He's basically tripping over air.
he's having a hoot of a time, guys. Don't worry about it. He's got his head on a swivel. It's all great.
He's at a hootenanny.
Yep.
No, you can't do these puns. These are not the puns you were looking for. Is this all I got for players today? Oh, I sure
Yep.
hope there aren't. Okay.
No, we're missing a pepper.
Pepper, get your butt up here. We need to get the pet population back up.
We also
Picture-
lost Kenny.
Oh, well, I mean,
That sucks.
oh look, more cheap viewers. Ain't that great? Let's see. I mean, let's just look for it. Wow, Ghost Dragon's the first thing that comes up. No. Alright, so as you go to set address that our Healbot told us about, you find yourselves on the outskirts of a manor. Dilapidated, broken down, an old for sale sign that has been weathered down pretty much from its post. Find yourselves in the front yard at the moment. What do you guys want to do?
I go to the front. Which one's the front door? Is that here or here or here
I think it'd be this.
That is a good question.
or that?
I think it's this
I
because
think
these look
this-
like windows.
Yeah, this looks like a door.
Oh,
Go ahead.
that's true. Those are windows. You're right. I go up to the front door and open it and yell into the house. Damn it, Silvers! Why'd you leave without us? I want to punch ghosts too.
Mmm.
Maybe it's a bad idea for us to come here, really.
No, if there's no response, he must be in trouble. We're gonna have to go in and help him.
Yeah, Silvers, come on. It's time to quit playing around. We know you're in here somewhere, Orshay says as she bursts in like the ninja she is.
The door doesn't work. It won't let me in.
Oh, cool. That feature is
You
activated.
can go in the
too.
windows though.
Isn't that great? Hold on, I'll fix this. It's called Explore
Can I
mode.
break through the window like it's like I'm a SWAT team?
I don't care. You can do whatever you want. Hold on a second. I gotta find this Explore mode and turn it off. Lines block movement off. How about now? Can you go through the door now? Okay,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
No more walking through the windows, guys. You burst into the house, and you know, as you do. Let's put Orshay over here. You
Listening
find.
closely for any signs of Silver and/or fighting.
All right, let's get some perception checks then.
Yep, that
Good,
tracks.
good job, Shrek. He's clearly here.
Preliminary scans indicate that there has not been life in this mansion in some time.
Hear a loud bang from upstairs.
There he is. Yeah.
Actually, I don't think there is an upstairs. We'll just say from a nearby room. Quick, this way, Orshay says as she rushes to said room where I said that the banging noise came from.
Follow immediately behind Orshay.
Alright. There's
I
a
think
door.
We should just keep quiet, really.
Knock, 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 knock. Bang on door. Hey, Silvers, open up. We know you're in there. Don't worry, we're not
Don't
the
wait for him
police.
to open it. Just kick the door down.
Tunk, tunk. She'll make a strength check.
I was like,
I'll help.
oh, one just comes up and bashes the door with his mace.
Oh, God. That's an attack.
Are we
FBI.
destroying things now? Can I hit it with my axe too?
I mean, yeah, if you want.
Breaking
I already
doors.
said I was.
Just
I
start
was
breaking
helping.
doors
That
down.
was just in
Yep.
character.
So, as you tried to do that, O1, your mace just deflects off this heavy oak door. However, Orshay uses some secret technique and wedges the door open with the help of Shrek and shoulder bashes this door in and bashes her way in here and looks around. And as you guys enter, make a perception check if you are entering. If you're not, then don't make a check.
Yep, that's right.
Guess who else is on that same boat?
Listen, for perception so far tonight, I've rolled a 2, a 3, and a -1.
Excellent. Orshay could roll a -1 too if she wanted to. She's just not trying hard enough. She starts looking underneath the bed like he's hiding under there. Come out wherever you are. Nope, he's not under here, Shrek. What about this one? Turns to
Shrek
the
just
other bed.
starts kicking beds over. Just, the whole, put your foot up on it and just shove. Kicking beds over.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Hold on, which else?
I'm going to break this door down.
Wait, which door? Yeah, go for it. Give me an athletics. Boom! That door falls off its hinges and into the room. Must have been loosened up by somebody else. Who knows? But you bash that door down and you're in that room.
Silver's in here. I'm just
Ma-
gonna look around.
Make a perception check. Hold on a second. Let me see what I got to work with here. All right, what do you get? What did you roll? Oh yeah, he's underneath that bed. You better go check.
Going into the. I'm going under the bed, and I'm
Mm,
just gonna say, Silvers, I know you're in there. And I'll flip the bed open.
you flip the bed open, and nothing.
Yeah, Silvers, I know you're in here. And I'm just gonna knock over the table.
Boom, boom. Table gets knocked over. Still nothing. No reply. None whatsoever. You're
Pepper,
gonna-
maybe we
Yeah.
should just stick together for this because this is
Yeah, I don't know.
seems like a bad place.
They sound like they're going insane. I don't know.
What?
Oh, next door.
Next door, huh? Well, hold on. Well, you had a big old round there. Let the other people go now. Anybody else doing anything?
Oh, I'm hurling one of these beds out the window because I'm in my frustration. Like this bed I'm next to here is just going out the window, just straight through it.
All right. Anybody else doing anything as you hear a loud cracking noise as a bed goes out the window? Go ahead, Jordan.
Sorry, hey Pepper, maybe I should try to scare them. Or she doesn't know I'm a druid, does she?
Can you turn into can you turn like a ghost or like just spider or something or something big and scary? Give him a good scare.
Well, I can be a giant hyena, but I don't know how that would work.
No. We need something bigger, more scarier, and they know you're a hyena, so I don't think that'll work too much.
Well, not Orshay.
Well, she's different, but you know.
Come out,
Fine, I
wherever
guess I
you
can-
are, Silvers.
All right.
Listen
I
for
guess I can
tapping.
see
He
if I
probably
can-
has the bonk stick.
Oh, right.
Well, Casey has the
All
long
right,
stick.
Pepper. Here he goes. I'm gonna really mess with them.
But last I heard, I have the bonk stick. I thought I have the bonk stick.
You have to
Listen,
bonk
Shrek doesn't know that. Shrek knows that Silvers has the bonk stick.
and Orshay knows nothing either because she wasn't in the bleed. It's almost like there was already a pink-haired lady there. There can't be two.
Yep.
Bleed doesn't like to clash.
All right, I think we're done with this room. Time to check another one.
All right, let's go. And they're gonna walk out. What do, Yorn?
I'm gonna wild shape into a giant poisonous snake.
Before or after we walk out?
Before you walk out.
The wrong choice.
I mean, either one doesn't matter to me. Because you know what's gonna happen, right?
Shrek charges the poisonous snake and attacks it.
Well, hold on. I gotta give them the thing. Like, where is
Yeah,
where
I need
is
a thing. I need a thing.
I mean, oh,
A
well,
blue
yeah, you
snake
don't.
indicates a snake has taken up residence in
When
this
when
manner.
Yorn turns the corner, Pepper's gonna cast Thunderclap.
Also, the poisonous snake jumped on top of Shrek, and I lost my token.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I'm over here trying to set it up. You're the one that moved on top of the snake.
No.
Yeah. It's whatever, I don't care. Anyway, you should have that poisonous snake in your journal now, Yorn.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, sorry, my back is starting to kill me now. Arrgh. This game has some compendium block. Whatever. Alright, so as soon as Shrek and Orshay walks out, what's happening? Like, you changed before, so there's a snake on the floor, right?
I'm gonna hide, and I'm gonna hide like.
Make a stealth check as a snake. That means roll dexterity. Pepper, you said you were doing something stupid. What are you doing?
Uh, basically, when Yorn is going to scare the three of them, I'm just gonna cast thunderclap and make a loud just boom sound.
So you're not aiming it at a location to cause damage, or what?
No. I'm just pointing in a direction that's not gonna hit them. I'm just doing it just pure for like the sound,
It's not
not
for me.
for anything.
What'd you say, Yorn?
I'm clicking it. It's not working for me. I'm in control of it.
Oh. Hold on. For some reason it didn't
Oh no,
save.
it's not a direction. It's just everything within 5 feet of you for thunderclap.
So as long as there's nobody within 5 feet of you, you don't
Right.
hurt anybody. So,
But the whole house can hear it.
Or Shay draws her blades instantly. What was that?
Oh,
Yeah, I had one on the table, but go ahead. Alright, Yorn, what are you doing? Oh, wait, did you give me a dex check for your stealth? I mean, it's gonna get to this anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one.
what the hell, man?
That one's copyrighted for sure. Where did my... There it is. Alright, so a loud boom. Yorn, what are you doing as a snake? Did you give me that? Oh, wow, you're hidden. Alright, well, make a perception check, Shrek. Let's see if we can perceive a snake. Snake! Snake!
No, even in a natural 20, I don't see that.
Nat 20 can be seen by Horseshay.
That is the best perception roll I've rolled tonight, though.
Alright, they don't see the snake. So we heard a loud noise come from over by Pepper. So Orshay will run in the direction of Pepper and be like, "What happened, Pepper? Are you okay?" Alright, stop, Pepper. Let me stop you right there. Did you find Silvers?
No.
What happened? There was a loud bang.
That's why I'm back here. I'm scared too. What do you? I don't know. One bang. I ended up back here.
Deception
You
check.
knock something over.
Yeah. She says with a curled up lip as she makes an insight check on you.
It could have been the large snake that has taken up residence in this manor.
What? Large snake? Where?
It was slithering around over that way.
So you pointed out.
Hear this loud bang. Can I run into the room?
Yeah. This is the part where we're all supposed to be playing together. Let's do that.
I'm gonna run into the. I'm gonna just run into the room and say, "What happened?" With my, I have my rapier out.
I don't know. I think Silver's dropped a bomb on us or something.
Okay. No attention to the snake right now. I'm kind of like I'm just fight something.
Hey, where's Yorn? Great. Now
That snake ate him. We'll have to kill it.
Everybody roll initiative. Hey, if you want to play this game, we're here to play the game. Like,
Who chose this?
yeah.
And you know that you have a stupid character.
Hey, look, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
No, I meant Shrek is a stupid character.
Oh, I don't. Like, Orshay, I mean, she's smart and all, but like it matters. Well, let's see here. Where's my thing at? There's that for Orshay. And then I'm just going to go to the GM layer and take care of a couple things real quick. Yeah, that thunderclap definitely helped me. Hey, look who it is! It is our friends over at Homebrew Cafe coming in with a rate of 7. Come on in, guys. Have a seat. We are about to experience some pranks, apparently, in a haunted house, no less.
Prank and/or death.
I mean, death is inevitable. It's just depending upon who. Ren the Potato has subscribed with a tier 1 sub. Thank you, Ren.
What's up, Rune?
Get your right butt in here. I'm sure you're coming, but you know.
I love how Yorn is going last out of everybody.
Yeah, you're going to be back in human form in no time. Alright, let's see how this shaped up real quick. Descending order says Pepper is first. Followed by 0-1. You for the shout out. And thank you guys from Homebrew coming in. Yeah, what do you got?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna go over to here and be like, maybe he's in this room, and he's just gonna open the door and
You see the outdoors. And a bed that's been thrown out. Well, I guess it's over here, huh? Oh wait, that's actually a tavern looking place, ain't it? Never mind, I lied. It's like a kitchen area. Okay. Yeah, it's like a kitchen. My apologies. I thought that led right out to there. Anyway.
he's just gonna go in here and be like, hey guys, maybe he's in here, and he's just gonna
You hippity hop into the other room. Anything else?
I'm just gonna see if Silvers is in here, and then I'm done.
Alright, give me a perception check. Rin's trying to wake up. Oh man, that's rough, Rin. And I hope you had a good stream there, Homebrew. Yeah, once I get that perception check and you pass your turn, we'll go ahead and go to 0-1. Pepper. Awkward.
I'm clicking that.
No, okay, yeah. Just keep replying to me so it's not awkward silence.
I'm sorry, I'm clicking it. Not.
Click it faster! No, is it not working? Refresh. No, Roll20 is a perfectly functioning website, guys. We know this, right?
Yep.
Refresh.
It is embedded in our code that this website works 100% of the time, except for when it doesn't 100% of the time. 100% not here. Anyway, you know what, Pepper? While we get your number, I will address it when I see it. 0-1, let's go ahead and see what you're up to.
Alright, one's going to walk over to the snake and attempt to pick it up.
It's a giant poisonous snake, so, question is... Yeah, Yorn, do you, resist, or you let him pick you up?
I'll try to resist.
And then give me an athletics check, or give me a grapple check, basically. So, athletics to capture him from 0-1, and then you can make a dex or strength check to get out of it. Poisonous snake. Snake! Snake!
Come here, little snake. We are going to relocate you.
That's not little, Orshay says. It's a medium creature of a snake. It's nearly humanoid size.
I would like to point out, one is 6.5 feet tall.
And so is the snake.
Little snake.
Yeah, alright, so, well, the athletics goes to 0-1, and you are picked up and technically grappled at this point.
So I'm going to drag it the last. Let's say I move 10, so I have 20 left, so I'm going to drag him 10 feet away.
Alright, 10 feet away you go. and you follow him whenever he moves.
That is my turn.
O'Shea does not go yet because all of a sudden something comes into the foreground. Oh, I need to put this to the back. It is a little bit unsightly. Bring to the back. And I need to bring up this character sheet real quick. Just want to see if they can communicate. All of a sudden, an apparition appears out of thin air behind and goes towards the closest living thing, screeching at the, like some kind of a, like a hissing whistle, if it would, and will make 2 Ghost Blade attacks against Takesy Backsy for a 22 and a 21 to hit.
Hits.
We hit you for a bunch of damage. Welcome to Chaotic Calling. You're no longer safe. 21 and 19 is 30, right? Or
40 damage.
40 damage.
40.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, apparently that loud thunderclap pissed him off.
I'm in danger.
You're in a
Still
different
alive.
you're in a different campaign. Don't worry about it. Anyway, O'Shea leaps over Shrek and says, "Ooh, a ghost!" Silvers will definitely show up to punch this, and she will join in on the punching. We will use her samurai ability called Fighting Spirit, which allows her to have advantage on a turn and gain 5 temporary hit points. She will then swing. She deals 13 damage to this lovely creature. And we'll go ahead and end her turn. Shrek, you're up.
Shrek charges in. And I'm going to use my brand new blood-sucking Axe of Storms.
But if there's
which
no
is-
blood to suck...
Which is actually just Vampiric Touch.
Which is necrotic, right?
Yep.
Good news. That's not one of its damage immunities. However, it is a resistance. Alright, that hits.
It doesn't want to give me damage.
Click your blood-sucking axe.
Yeah, it's not working. That's a shame.
Oh, it's got
Alright.
it's got a level macro option. Look behind
Oh,
the character
that's
sheet.
why.
Yeah. Spellcasters have to look for that extra button that's hiding behind the character sheet. Oh boy.
There we go.
There we go. 12 reduced to 6. Because it is resistant. It doesn't seem to do as much because it's probably a ghost and that's why. Yeah, the 18 would still hit. Alright.
Oh. Stupid. I had a thing for that, and I just totally forgot and blew it. Oh well.
Oh well. Takesy backsy. You got taken to the back seat.
Because I'm going to pull out my rapier and I'm going to slash at this thing.
Slash away, my friend. You do have advantage because
Advantage 'cause-
O'Shea came around and said hi, and that hits. All the damage. 16 points is delivered. Full attack as the rapier seems to press into this creature. Though not leaving any wounds, you do feel like you made contact and done direct damage to it. Anything else? As you bleed to death?
You could probably die next turn, but that's okay.
Yeah, it'd be fun. You can walk it off. Yarn, you are a giant poisonous snake in the arms of O1. What do you do?
Try to escape.
Alright, making athletics or dexterity or
I'm
strength or
just saying,
dex.
one's just gonna release him. He has more important problems.
Alright, in that case, you are released as soon as you show resistance. So no need to roll anymore, thank God. And what do you do after that? You can take your turn. He lets you go.
Alright, I'm... Okay, since the only thing I can do as a snake is...
You can wiggle. Not as good as Squiggles, though.
Oh,
Squiggles, Mr. Snake.
Alright.
Guess I would wiggle, and that's my turn, really.
You can move 30 feet and go somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Fight the
And
ghost.
attack the thing that's trying to kill us?
Yeah. Oh, away. Okay, well, I mean...
Seriously?
Which way you going, buddy? The enemy's over here. Go ahead and make an attack if that's what you're doing. Boy. We might need to take a break after this round. Alright, that will miss. Oh, I just realized something. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Takesy Backsy, I have bad news for you. Your damage did not hit. I just remembered something that these things have. It is a blurred form, so technically you would have disadvantage on the attack. However, you negated the disadvantage by a straight roll because of the advantage that you had. Yeah, I gotta keep remembering these things have a special thing to them, and I'm sorry, you missed. Pepper, you do not see Silver's in. Oh wait, no, hold on.
Pepper lost internet and we'll be back shortly.
That's fine. It's not his turn anyway, because there are two other creatures I gotta bring to the foreground. So that works. Let me put them on the layer, because apparently you pissed off a lot of ghosts. 3 seems to be the magic number, by the
We're
way.
throwing things and breaking windows.
Yeah.
Because we're
See
breaking
that?
things.
Let's see. That's 30. All right. Oh, hey, look, O'Shea, you're in danger. It's okay. I have the power of anime and plot armor. And she has a lovely 16 AC, which means she gets hit for everything. 25, 34. O'Shea is still up as she gets slapped around by a ghost. Hey, Silvers! Where are you? I got a ghost that's beating me up. Pepper is going to take their turn when they come back. So we'll go back to 01.
Alright. One is going to walk down here and cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh no, the human chainsaw. Alright, they fill the area. If you are... Okay, that doesn't matter. And effective... Okay, so... When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you could see to be unaffected. You do not see Peppers, so that's going to be fun.
That's a
Okay.
Pepper problem.
Okay, I have to keep rereading this because it always seems like Spirit Guardians has this weird thing about it. When you cast a spell, you can okay, we got through that. An affected creature. Okay, so their speed's half in the in the area. And when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, Or starts it there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and call it on a turn because it's your turn, right?
Mhm.
So they will make wisdom saving throws against your spirit guardians.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm sure I changed this like multiple times because, you know, Roll20, not Roll20 actually, Wizards of the Coast are very good at balancing a game. Looks like one failed.
Yep.
Hey, Stony, welcome in. I mean, you could, but don't let me stop you. Alright,
20 radiant damage to the one that failed.
alright, let me see what we got here for resistance. They will take full damage, so there are no resistances, no immunities. We're gonna go 10 on that one. We're gonna go 20 on this one. And you have a big old bullseye on your forehead now. Because you're the problem child right now.
That's okay.
I mean, it's expected, right? Alright. I'm just gonna put that on there to let me know that you got enmity. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
And you have earned the ire of this Eidolon
Wisdom
as it makes a wisdom save. Saves, give me damage though. It takes half.
This
Yeah,
is
just-
gonna be. I like this already.
Yeah. What do you got for damage on that? 11.
11.
It's saved, so it takes 5. And now it will take its turn after getting hit by what are your spirit guardians anyway?
Chainsaws.
No, I was about to say it could be a bunch of toolboxes flying around, but chainsaws about right too. You
Like-
have earned.
Yeah, like the hand crank medieval chainsaws.
All right, we got a 21 and a 22 for hits, I believe.
Both hit.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the first. Need a concentration check. And 23 on the second. Which means DC... Oh. Well, that failed. DC 10 and DC 11. But you failed on the first one. So... Unless...
One sec.
Well... No.
I have a card. Just to find it.
Did someone need an advantage? Here you go. An advantage roll has been made to possibly get out of this. Oh, no. And what's sad is, do one more just in case. Because the DC is 11 on the second one. I just want to see. Even if you did save. Oh, you would have made that one. Alright, cool. But the chainsaws that was buzzing around get snapped out of existence as this creature manages to break the concentration of a robot. And yells at it, "You're speaking too loud! Quit making all this noise! You will pay for entering our domain." They all kind of like share that conversation with you. Orshay will stay focused on this guy here, and... Oh yeah, we're level 5 now. I should have done another longsword attack, huh? So she can do this now. Swing, swing, and swing. She misses on the first one, but she comes back down and slashes straight through the middle with an awesome nat 20 for 10 damage. And then her dagger does something. We'll give it 15. The creature is still there, but most of its form fades for a moment and then recorporates itself into existence. That's the word we're going for, I think. Orshay, not satisfied, will use her fighter ability that allows her to attack again. Does that sound fair? Sounds plenty fair, right?
Yep.
We got a hit,
Yikes.
miss, miss. Oh, actually, that second one hit. Nope, straight roll. Straight roll, gotta remember. 12 slashing, which is enough to finish it off. It pops like a balloon and hisses as it leaves. One down! Silvers, where are you? Shrek, you're up.
Damn it, Silvers, come out here. There's ghosts to punch. And then I go this way to get to here.
Alright.
And since my blood-sucking axe of storms didn't work very well, we're instead going to go with our green flame axe.
That will hit. Alright, we got some new damage type.
So the so hopefully I did this properly. It's supposed to be D8. Damn. The macro didn't change, so I had to fix it myself. So it's supposed to be the regular damage for the axe, which would be the D8 plus my strength. So it should be a D8 plus 5 of regular magic damage, and then a D8 plus 3 of fire damage. And I don't think that's what happened there.
You rolled a 2 for the 5. So that one worked. 1d8 plus 3
The
strength.
fire looks like that worked.
Yeah, it looks like that should be 10 then, right? There's a modifier of +1 on there from somewhere.
It's a +1 axe.
Oh, well then there, yeah, that's correct then.
Don't I get oh, I only get proficiency on the attack roll, right? Not on the damage roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so that did work then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your strength is your damage modifier for that.
I didn't break it. Alright,
Yeah,
so
you
that
did
is
it.
all correct. Slashing and fire, all magical.
Yep, you got him. Well, he's still kicking though, and he's starting to look rough like his other friend that disappeared.
And then within 5 feet is immediately adjacent to, not this other guy that's kind of next to him, right?
Oh yeah, it would be that square next to him.
Okay, cool. Then I am done.
Takesy backsy. Limp your way back into this fight.
Alrighty. So to it's the snake, but I'm not gonna.
I mean, you know Yorn's...
I don't trust the snake's gonna bite me.
Well, you know Yorn's a druid.
Yorn's missing. Yorn, if that's you, well, I have bigger problems right now. I'll deal with you later. I'm gonna take out my crossbow, aim, and it's a magic crossbow, and shoot at the.
Fire away. You said steady aim? By the way, you're gonna have to push down, wait a half a second, and then talk, because it's cutting you off at the beginning of your sentence.
It is. I am.
There you go.
Steady aiming.
Alright. Because it is blurry, you miss. Oh wait, hold on. No, that actually still hits. My apologies. You have to roll lower than that to miss. Which you guys are very capable of. 21 points of damage, and
How
that
about that?
goes poofs out of existence. You did it. You broke it. You killed it with that awesome attack. Anything else, Takesy?
Nope, that's my turn. I can't drink a potion. It's an action.
No, you can take
And
a
I also used up my
No, okay. Oh wait, he did use his bonus. You are correct. You did use your bonus. Steady aim's a bonus action.
Yep. So
Yep.
I can't use it. So I can't do it.
All right. Well, I mean, you're safe.
I'll do that
right?
next turn.
Yeah, you're safe.
Yeah, I think I'm safe for now.
All right, go ahead, pass your turn there, and we'll see what Yorn does as a snake. All right, snake. What do you do? Yorn. Is Yorn still in here? Yorn.
He is still here.
Yeah. Wake up, Yorn. It's your turn. Push to talk.
Yorn,
Remember.
push to talk. Push to talk.
Well. Go ahead, roll damage. But we still can't hear you.
Sorry, internet cut out on me.
Alright, well, roll damage. You're at least still trying to get your turn done, so I appreciate that. Click the attack! There you go. Let me check something real quick. Because I don't think you could poison these guys.
If I can, that'll be funny.
Nope, can't be poisoned, so your poison damage doesn't stick. But the piercing damage gets halved. Because you're not magical yet. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it, really.
Alright. You guys watch as this giant poisonous snake does like a viper bite towards the ghost. Stabs into it, strangely enough, but doesn't do as much damage as they'd hope. Ghost Blade 3 will stab the snake and then stab the robot. Because how dare. 11 to hit the snake and 18 to hit the robot.
Miss. He holds up his coffin-shaped shield, just bounces off.
Ping ping. So misses the snake and the robot. Pepper. Did Pepper make it back? Nope. Wow. Okay, we're having internet issues tonight, guys.
Apparently.
I tell you what. Pepper represented the top of the round, right? So let me go back to Pepper for a second. Let's go ahead and take a quick little break because I need to stand up. We're going to go use the restroom. We're going to get something to drink. We're going to go find a little bite to eat. We're going to go snacking because it's that time right now. It's time to take a break and take a break of that Kit Kat bar. Well, or whatever it is that keeps you from going hungry. All right, guys, we're going to be back in about 10-15 minutes. Make sure you're still tuned in. We'll get some music on for you, and you guys can enjoy the break as well. So come join us over here yonder. And, yeah, we'll be right back. What? I get everything muted. Alright, be right back, guys.
In the land of Uluga, where the cherry blossoms fall, a kunoichi danced with legs, the finest of them all. Pink hair, she shakes swift and true. Her heart belonged to Mori, her love so deep and new. Through shadows they fought, their bond a sacred flame, but fate would weave a crueler thread, a tale of endless pain. Oh, she yours here stain the ground. Your laughter now a ghostly sound. The night he fell, the stars did mar, a love eternal, forever torn. An undead horde brought doom one night, and in its wake her lover's flight. When Mori fell, then rose once more. His eyes now hollow, his soul no more. With trembling hands she faced her love, her blades like whispers from above. A final strike, her duty done, yet with that blow her heart was gone. Oh, she yours here stain the ground. Your laughter now a ghostly sound. The night he fell, the stars did more, a love eternal, forever torn. Across the sea she fled her pain, To Tainak shores, yet grief remained. In Shandora streets, she found new life. But shadows linger sharp as knives. A wanderer cloaked in sorrow's guise. A ghostly figure beneath the skies. The wandering shade, the whispers tell. A revenant bound by death's cruel spell. She say, your tears will flow anew. For love's cruel echo comes for you. In cloaks of gray he walks alone. A faith entwined yet hearts unknown. The revenant stirs, the winds do cry. Marie returns beneath the sky. But tears can heal as well as mourn. For love reborn is never torn. Marie returned, his heart's alive. A joyous song where sorrow thrives. Now by your side the children play. Leviathan Nathan bright as day. A family home their bond restored. A life of peace forever stored. She say, your tears now bring light. A love reclaimed, shining bright. The stars once wept, now sing above. A tale of hope, eternal love. On the shores of Timor, where the brave set sail, in Ulubedag we blaze the trail. Through halls of legends, our voices ring. At Ivanerra, we dare to dream. 6 houses strong, united and free. We rise as heroes, wild and free. With spells and swords, with hearts aglow. For Ausperia, onward we go. Oh, Ivanerra bound, where dreams ignite and courage is found. With friends beside us, we're standing tall. We'll take on the world, we'll conquer it all. House of the sun, lighting the way, chasing the dark, bringing the day. House of the moon, wisdom concealed, hidden truths that will soon be revealed. House of the clouds, with art and grace, music and poetry fill every space. House of violet, rooted and strong, guarding the land where we all belong. Oh, Ivanerra bound, where dreams ignite and courage is found. With friends beside us, we're standing tall. We'll take on the world, we'll conquer it all. House of the lake, come sail, with peace and strength and unbreakable will. House of volcano, fierce and free, with hearts of fire and destiny. So raise your voices, raise them high, for Ivanerra will reach the sky. Every battle, every song, our bond grows ever strong. Oh, Ivanerra bound, where dreams ignite and courage is found. With friends beside us, we're standing tall. We'll take on the world, we'll conquer it all. From Ubidoc, we've come to stand, heroes together, hand in hand. Ivanerra's call, we're forever true. Adventurers proud, through and through. We'll conquer it all. We'll conquer it all. House of the sun, lighting the way, chasing the dark, bringing the day. House of the moon, wisdom concealed, hidden truths that will soon be revealed. House of the sun, lighting the way, chasing the dark, bringing the day. House of the moon, wisdom concealed, hidden truths that will soon be revealed. Conquer it all. Ivanerra bound, where dreams ignite and courage is found. With friends beside us, we're standing tall. We'll take on the world, we'll conquer it all. House of the clouds, with art and grace, music and poetry fill every space. House of Awesome Island, rooted and strong, guarding the land where we all belong. Conquer it all. chasing the dark, bringing the day. House of the moon, wisdom concealed, hidden truths that will soon be revealed. House of the clouds with art and grace, music and poetry fill every space. House of the earth, rooted and strong, guarding the land where we all belong. Oh, Ivanerra, we're Ivanerra bound, for dreams ignite and courage is found. With friends beside us, we're standing tall. We'll take on the world, we'll conquer it all. House of the lake, calm and still, with peace and strength and unbreakable will. House of volcano, fierce and free, with hearts of fire and destiny. So raise your voices, raise them high. For Ivanerra, we reach the sky. With every battle, every song, our bond grows ever strong. Oh, Ivanerra, we're Ivanerra bound, where dreams ignite and courage is found. With friends beside us, standing tall, we'll take on the world, we'll conquer it all. Through the dark we come to stand, heroes together, hand in hand. Ivanerra's call, we're forever true, adventurers proud, through and through. House of the clouds, guarding the way, chasing the dark, bringing the day. House of the moon, wisdom concealed, hidden truths that will soon be revealed. Ivanerra, we're Ivanerra bound, where dreams ignite and courage is found. With friends beside us, we're standing tall. We'll take on the world, we'll conquer it all. Oh, house of the clouds with art and grace, music and poetry fill every space. House of the earth, rooted and strong, guarding the land where we all belong. House of the lake, calm and still, with peace and strength and unbreakable will. House of volcano, fierce and free, with hearts of fire and destiny. From shadows he came to shadows he'll go. With laughter and sight his legend will grow. This are the wild, the cold, so spry. Forever a spark in a dark night sky. In the land of Uluga, where the cherry blossoms fall, a kunoichi danced with maids, the finest of them all. Pink hair she shakes swift and true, her heart belonged to Mori, her love so deep and new. Through shadows they fought, their bond a sacred flame, but fate would weave a crueler thread, a tale of endless pain. Oh, she shake, your tears stain the ground, your laughter now a ghostly sound. The night he fell, the stars did mar, a love eternal forever torn. An undead horde brought doom one night, and in its wake her lover's plight. When Mori fell, then rose once more, his eyes now hollow, his soul no more. With trembling hands she faced her love, her blades like whispers from above. A final strike, her duty done, yet with that blow her heart was gone. Oh, she shake, your tears stain the ground, your laughter now a ghostly sound. The night he fell, the stars did mar, a love eternal forever torn. Across the sea she fled her pain, to Tainak shores, yet grief remained. In Shandora's streets, she found new life, but shadows linger sharp as knives. A wanderer cloaked in sorrow's guise, a ghostly figure beneath the skies. The wandering shade, the whispers tell, a revenant bound by death's cruel spell. She shake, your tears will flow anew. For love's cruel echo comes for you. In cloaks of grey he walks alone, a fate entwined yet hearts unknown. The revenant stirs, the winds do cry, Marie returns beneath the sky. Feel the heat is rising, can you feel the thrill? The ground is shaking and we're bends to our will. We're the forge, we're the fire, the beating of the drum. In the heart of Ivanerra, where the flames are from. House volcano, we rise and we roar. Through the ash and the flame, we're legends to the core. House volcano, we're strength and we're pride. We'll burn so bright, our fire never hides. Greta's here to lead the charge. Her arm is steel, her heart is large. Every match, a blazing fight. we feel her heart is large. Every match, a blazing fight.
One day I'm gonna set up hotkeys. I just don't think I'll ever get to that day. Hey guys, we're back from break. Welcome back to Chaotic Calling. We're here to play some more D&D with these lovely people. Hey, lovely people.
Hey.
Hello,
Oh,
other
you meant
lovely.
us. Oh, yes, we're here.
Oh yeah, I was like looking for silence to be honest. Uh,
I'm a lovely
and
people.
then I would be like, and these guys, these other guys that are not so lovely.
The only one of us so far that has been lovely people is Chase.
Hmm.
All the rest were lovely persons.
Hmm. So Chase is plural.
Well, yeah, there was at least 3 different personalities inside him.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Fair enough.
3 that
Anyways,
you met.
I digress. Hey Pepper, are you back?
I am back.
Yay, we took a
Hooray.
break so you can come back. Well, you know whose turn it is? It's yours.
Oh, huzzah.
Huzzah indeed. You didn't find silvers. I hate to break it to you.
Damn, he's not in this room.
Yep, you come back out here and you see half your party stabbed to death. If that's the direction you go. Whooper, come here. Come here.
We're just gonna go back this direction and see whatever everyone else is doing.
Alright. Yeah, as I said, you walk out and you see Takesy Baxy's half stabbed to death, or Shay's half stabbed to death, and there's one creature left where the snake is.
God, I leave for 5 seconds and you guys are almost dead? What?
Did you find silvers yet? As she
No, I
spits
didn't
up
go in that room.
blood.
No help from you, Pepper.
Blah. Alright, go ahead,
Listen.
Pepper. What are you doing?
I'm not even in that room. He wasn't in that room. Don't go over that way.
I need to know what you're doing for your turn. You can stop giving me the disposition.
Um,
I'm trying to get Whooper to come on camera with me, but he's being shy. Go ahead. Come here. Good boy. Come on up. Come on up.
we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna throw a little pebble I see on the ground, and I'm gonna throw it at Owen's foot, and I'm gonna give him the hate. I'm giving Owen the hate spell.
Your circuitry lights up faster than normal. Anything else for your turn? Nope. Alright, 01, you're next.
Alright.
Say hi, Whooper.
Hi, Whooper.
Alright, what do you got for me, 01?
I'm just gonna bonk the ghost blade. Okay. First, I'm going to loop around it
Okay.
to flank it with the snake.
The snake!
And then, you know what? I'm gonna slap a Fearing Smite onto my weapon.
Okay.
And then, bonk, bonk.
Hit, miss. 8. Alright.
And then 1d6 fire.
Alright. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry, Whooper, I'm trying to hold you and subtract numbers at the same time. Hopefully this is the ghost. There we go. Alright. Anything else? Oh boy!
Nope.
Orshay! Will use her samurai spirit to get a straight roll. Swing, swing, and swing. Hit, hit, hit. Oh wait, that's the gun. Oh, I keep forgetting she has a gun. Yeah, fuck it. She'll shoot him in the face. Poop poop. 8. Oh god, math. 6, 7, 8. 14, 21. Yeah. She deals 21 points of damage. This creature is still flying, but looking rough. Shrek, you're up as I pass my turn. Oh god, Whooper. You're definitely...
Can I run past it to here? Because there's a doorway that we already opened there.
Sure.
Excellent. Green flame axe.
Swing away. Straight roll. It is blurry. That hits. That hurts. It's dead.
That's all magic.
It is dead after that.
Haha! Fear the power of my green flame axe.
And as it dissipates, Orshay goes, well, I'm glad that's out of the way. Silvers!
Silvers!
Where are you at?
Get out here, you bum!
Yeah,
You missed all the fighting.
yeah, we had to do all the hard work. And she just starts shooting at random furniture. No, he's not over there. All right,
Are we
guys.
just breaking things now? I can do that.
Yeah.
Just starts taking his axe.
Okay, I'm going
kinds of
to.
All right.
Walls, floors, pieces of furniture.
Right.
All right. What you got, Takesy?
I'm going to pull out my greater healing potion and chug it.
Chug away, my friend. Chug away.
What's the number on it again? I forgot.
I think it's a 4d4 plus 4. Because it's great. And grape flavor.
Yeah.
Is it grape flavored or purple flavored?
I mean, they taste the same, right? I don't know. Purple
Not bad.
crayons have a bit of a tart taste to them, from what I heard.
They're just a sour grape.
Damn, now I want some gushers or something. All right, Whooper,
I
can
was
I put
trying
you
to make grapes for my mom for Mother's Day.
Yeah?
And I went to get the cotton candy grapes, and they're obscenely expensive.
That sounds expensive. Why would you make cotton candy out of grapes?
Oh no, there's a cotton candy grape. It's a grape, but it tastes
Yeah.
like cotton candy.
Oh, interesting.
My sister likes them.
That means
really
it's
weird.
pure sugar, huh? That shit
They're
will
really
kill-
sweet, yes.
Yeah,
It's very weird.
yeah. That shit will kill me. I want 10 of them. All right. So the place is now at rest, and you guys are in the mansion doing whatever it is you want to do now.
Breaking things.
Yeah, we've established that. You and Orshay just kind of like kicks at the wall and says, "Well, he's not in here. We checked everywhere, didn't we?"
Wait, there's another door behind Takesy, and he charges it with his axe.
Okay.
Takesy, you might want to
Alright,
dive out of the way.
I was about to kick open the door myself.
All right. No, you can.
I'm gonna kick it and then jump out of the way.
All right. Well, give me an athletics. Hey, whose snake is this anyway?
I claim the
It's
snake as
Yorn.
my friend.
I think it's Yorn.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, that's Yorn.
Oh, that's Yorn? Good thing you told me, because if it was not, I would have to put it out of its misery.
I still claim the snake as my friend.
Alright, that's fair. Athletics reveals that you are able to knock the door down before Shrek charges it with the axe, and you quickly step out
As
of the
he
way.
was charging it, I'm gonna jump out of the way.
As you
Which I
jump...
think means Shrek stumbles into it, swinging
Yeah.
his axe wildly at nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent.
Excellent.
That's way better.
Way better. There you go. As you tumble into this
That's why I
room,
did it.
there's a lot of cobweb. There's a lot of dust that goes flying, especially as you went through a bunch of cobwebs. But you were inside the room first, Shrek. Well, is he in there?
I don't know. Silvers, are you in here?
No.
He must be in trouble. We better run in further and check.
All right. Yeah, give me that perception check, guys, because we know these two are going to roll high.
Oh yeah. Oh, highest perception I
Oh.
rolled tonight.
Hey, yeah. 6 might actually win it out. No, never mind. Taxi's the one that's perceiving. Let's see how
The one
O'Shea...
that I'm the clearest one out of everyone.
You would think I would have had perception as one of her skills, but apparently she's not a trap springer.
I was like, I meant to have perception, but I hit persuasion instead. So.
Oh,
Oops.
and then you were like, oh, that's funnier.
No, I just didn't feel like asking you if I could change it.
You could have. I wouldn't have mind.
It's okay.
I mean,
can change
that's a toggle. Yeah, you could just untoggle that button and put it on the other one.
I know, but
All right, so she's lifting up a lamp that's broken, as if, you know, Silvers would fit under a lamp. I don't even know why I'm looking under her, she says. Takesy backsy. The only perception check that matters, it seems. You hear an empty whistling noise coming from the north.
Something whistling.
Yep.
I'm just time to body slam your way through the door.
Go for it. Athletics if you do. Bonk. The door beats you up.
The door is locked. The door is locked.
The door is stuck
I think
and slaps
Hang
you
on,
in
I
the
have a
face.
No,
key.
You have a key? Hold on. Okay. So 01 was going first. What were you saying?
Zero One just gonna bash the the door handle with his mace.
All right.
Oh,
well,
you have a similar key to mine.
All right. Attack roll. DC 10 or AC 10. Okay. Damage. The handle busts off. The door is still stuck.
It's supposed to be on the
Can I
other
try
side
my
of the
key?
door.
Go ahead.
I just start swinging at the door.
All right. You take a chunk of the wood off. Let's see what your... See if you can hit AC 10. Yep. Damage. Boom. You start chipping away at it. You kind of like break through about the first layer of the door, but this is like a solid oak door that kind of like bloated up and wedged into this frame. The whistling
Looks
noise
like it's
becomes
starting to
apparent
work.
to
Better
you.
give it another try.
Yeah, the whistling noise is starting to become apparent to you too. Go ahead and... I mean, okay, over time, yeah, you're finally going to be able to bash this door down, right? 10? Definitely.
Silvers must be on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
He's whistling at us.
Yeah, no, right? Cat calls from across the hall. And you smash your way into this... Get it? Because he's backsy. Anyway, you smash your way into this area and you hear the whistling noise of a breeze just kind of like going through, and this empty container on the ground seems to be producing the whistling noise.
Oh, I better look into it and see why it's making noise.
You could have sworn you seen a tumbleweed out of the side of your eye. Give me a
This is a small
perception.
room for there to be a tumbleweed in.
Sure is. Give me a perception check to see if you can find Silvers inside whatever. Holy shit! You found him! You found Waldo! Not Silvers.
Why next Waldo in D&D?
Well, Waldo jumps
Waldo's
down.
everywhere.
Yeah, Waldo jumps into the coffin-looking thing and disappears from this realm, leaving
Like
you
Waldo
with the.
becomes a leprechaun that appears places.
What, amazingly enough, though, as you perceive, you find a bag hidden in between this whistling noise of this chest or whatever this is.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a bag there.
What's in the bag?
I don't know. Do you want to find out?
Absolutely.
How do you want to find out?
By opening it up and looking?
Hey, you know what? I just had to ask because all of a sudden, boom! Bunch of popper goes off and 3 different snakes come flying out, but they're all made out of silk. Basically, somebody had a snake in a bag, but not real snakes.
Oh, Silvers was definitely here. This is just the kind of prank he would pull.
He probably
Well,
set
you're
this
wrong.
trap before he left. in
We'll
in
have
the
to
back
keep
of the wall.
investigating the rest of the house.
Yeah, on the back of the wall, you see a little scratching like somebody's claw saying Silver was here.
Look, he was here. There's a thing. It says on the wall.
Ah,
Alright,
great, we
everybody
found
back
them.
up
Where?
so we can get out of the room. We have to go find and look in the rest of the house.
Say we
All right.
smash through the wall. I say we try to smash through the wall.
We need
I don't
that
know. The
wall.
wall's probably harder than that door was. It'd probably be
Yeah.
easier just to go around.
Yeah, because I could just go over
I just
here
met
and
body
see the other side. You fucking throw yourself against a wall, and the wall repels you.
Right.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And 10 more for being stupid. No, I'm just kidding.
Taking
Alright.
damage for
Meeny,
that.
miny, door.
I mean, there's plenty of places to look, O'Shea offers. But to make a long story short, we need to lengthen this film, don't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, okay, we got time. What else are we doing in here, guys?
Knock, knock, knock with the mace.
Most of the other doors seem to be functioning.
FBI,
Oh,
open
one-
up
oh,
as I go through
Open
each
the
door.
and look inside.
You see a dining hall and like the boards of the table are getting warped and broken in places. The stools barely sittable, cobwebs filling the walls from floor to ceiling. This place is definitely the very essence of a haunted house. I mean, you did have 3 ghosts you took out. What else could there be?
With some proper
Drone.
maintenance, be a lovely domicile.
Yeah, but first, Silvers, get your ass out here.
Come on, Silvers. We've been looking high and low. We know you've been here. Takesy, what are you doing?
Is this a throne? This looks like a throne.
It's just a chair that's been shoved away. Yeah, it might be a throne. Who knows? No, okay, yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna sit on it.
Give me a. Hold on, let me figure out what I want you to do.
Die.
'Cause why
What you
not?
were looking for is die.
Yeah, let me see how I'm gonna kill you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 17.
That's what's on in here.
All of
No.
a sudden, you feel piercing from the bum as you take 1,000 pains of needles up the butt. Take a 5 piercing damage as you leap to your feet and find out that the cushion's been booby trapped.
Ow, 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 as I'm running down through the room.
Or shit.
Holding
Or
my
shit.
That's
Shane-
what you get
bottom.
for trying to sit in the king's throne.
O'Shea says, walk it off. Silver's around here somewhere.
First booby trap the
God damn,
throne.
Silvers, you're worse than I thought. Jeez.
Walked into this room.
Is he worse or is he better?
Oh, well, depends, I suppose. You find yourself in a writing room, 01. There are actually probably perception or investigation in this room is required before I give you too much more. Well, that would definitely. You find sheafs of paper. Most of it's been crumbled up, and then there's like a couple scribbles of paper. What should we aim you at? Let me see here. What are some plot threads I haven't thrown at you yet?
There appears to be a love letter written to one Summer Snowdrift. It has
Let's- We'll go with a love letter, yeah. Trying to figure out a way to weave something else in, but I can't make it make sense yet. So yeah. Alright, yeah. You find a love letter from, or actually an attempted love letter. There are definitely a lot of, yeah, you see like several scribbles out and everything, and there's like a bunch of crumpled papers that have like almost the same wording, but it's almost like every time you read it, it's just cringe.
That sounds
If
like
you
Silver's.
if you could experience cringe.
I cannot. I am a robot.
Okay, well there you go. Apparently these words were structured in a way that doesn't make perfect sense to be saying to another person. Oh, how I count the waves. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
There appears to be writings attempting romantic interest to one Snowdrift.
And maybe there's like a couple of sheets of paper where Silver's like wrote some of his thoughts, right? So like Silver's might have been thinking about, I don't get how like Hoover is young or something to that effect. Like I don't even know why
Everything's all fucky. My
Hmm.
favorite haunted house doesn't have as many ghosts as it used to.
There you go. You got. Why not ask the source, right? So yeah, you find sheets of paper that were left behind by Silvers.
Quick, look through him. Did he leave us a note?
Yeah, there is
He
one
must have
note.
left a message as to where he's going next.
There is a note that says check under the bed.
He appears to have hidden something or someone under a bed.
I threw a bed out the window.
Maybe we should go out and look and see if there's anything underneath it.
Did he say which bed? There was a lot of beds.
There sure was.
No, a bed. Check
Yes,
under
the-
the bed.
What if it was the bed in his dorm?
That's true. He does have a bed at the dorm, right?
He does have a bed under the dorm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, under the dorm.
So what if, and I'm just asking this to possible, right? So if
Yeah.
there's something under the bed, would it be like old writings from your wife and whatnot?
Probably.
All right, now I got an idea. All right, so yeah, well, I say we check all the beds here first, and then we go raid his room.
Are there any more beds that we missed? Because I kind of flipped most of them and threw one of them out the window already.
Let's see here. Did we miss any? Let's check. And as I systematically go through and check, I don't think we threw these beds out yet.
We did
Let's
not.
do
I
this
just
one.
saw those.
Oh yeah, me too.
Did
So
do
let's
that
go to
room.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think anyone dealt with this one either.
Yeah, we missed.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in there and
yeah.
I've searched. I've
Alright.
searched.
Down here. Or Shay goes in here and starts flipping beds.
Alright.
No, I mean, all right. So what I ask everybody to do who's flipping beds, give me either investigation or perception. Silvers.
Investigation is slightly better. Nope.
Pepper's
no,
gonna-
it's not.
gonna try flipping his bed, but due to his incredibly small size, he's just pushing against like the bottom of the bed.
Yeah,
Like,
there's.
God damn it, this thing's so.
I mean, you can literally crawl under the bed if you wanted to.
No,
Correct,
flipping bed
actual.
sounds more fun.
No, I thought you were a short Haragon.
Well, yeah, but the thought of flipping bed sounds funny.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you try to lift it and yeah. Takesy, 01, and Orshay. There's like scattered coins in total between the three of you. So I found this bag of beans. Would you like a bean from the bag? Never mind. I know exactly what you found now.
Ooh, a bean.
Apparently, we found a bean from the bag. Is that right, chat? Or I don't know who did that yet.
So,
Stony! I take it they found a bean from the bean. Yeah, okay, so you find a bag with a single bean inside it. The three of you do. Just one. Thank you, Stony!
perhaps if we plant this bean, Silvers will come out of it.
Hey, that sounds like a plan, Orshay says as she takes the bag, I guess, and walks outside, unless Takesy wants to take the bag. Or 01.
I mean, no.
I'll grab the bag.
All right, so
I'll
takes
take the
bag.
bag and I'll do it.
Good luck, Daddy.
Star Rin appeared.
Ren appeared. He didn't appear in
Yay.
row 20 yet, but welcome in, Ren.
There he is.
Huh? Wait. Right? Right? Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah. So few names there. Welcome in, right?
I'm through the window
Ah,
to
okay.
get to outside.
All right, so we're going to plant the bean,
Yep.
For planting the bean.
and
I'm
I'll
hoping
let...
Silver pops out of it.
All right. Before I roll for whatever this is, right, once you're ready, you can introduce your character and jump into this shenanigans. Push
Uh,
the... Oh, wait, you're...
Yeah,
I think you're modded.
I'm always
aren't you?
pushed to talk.
Okay.
But sorry, I was in a fight with my token.
Oh,
Trying
no,
to
you're fine, you're fine.
get it to be nice. Anyway, yeah, I play Riot Wilder, who is a rogue, arcane trickster rogue. He's currently 5 foot even and looks vaguely like a drow, with red eyes and dark skin and long pointy ears and stuff in his dark clothes.
Do we have any of those eye drops left? I mean,
No.
you didn't say unnatural, or what was the phrasing?
Normal red
like
eyes.
a drow.
Normal
with-
red eyes.
Yeah, normal
normal
red eyes. Yeah, no.
I apologize.
No, I mean,
+1
I
weapon.
think
Who
they
do we
are
give this
fairly
to, I
normal for
wonder?
drow, aren't they?
I honestly
Yeah.
don't know. Stony has named
I
somebody
feel like I've
again.
seen a lot of pictures of drow with red eyes. So.
Okay, Stony says that 01 should, I am assuming 01 gets it because he's the new character because Riot's been here. And Riot's fucking
Yeah.
loaded.
Yeah, that's true.
So 01, why don't you go ahead and get you a +1 weapon, and if I am wrong, Stony, let me know. But thank you for using your Dixper cards, much appreciated. Helps spice things up. By the way, if you don't know about Dixper, it's only been spamming in chat 100 times. Help support the stream by buying the D&D crates, and I should probably give away some of those interactive ones while I'm at it. Alright, sorry, we're planting a seed, right?
Yep.
Yay, hearts. Oh, everybody's favorite. I mean, if Silver's does come out, this makes sense. Let's see here.
Me and Hope.
Yeah, hold on.
Hopes and prayers.
See, 30-foot square. I gotta make sure we have plenty of room to drop this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, okay, so we'll go all the way here to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I mean, there's an easier way to do this. All of a sudden, a big old crypt bursts from underneath your feet and lifts the floor of, or actually even Pepper, and the structure of the front door gets ripped out, and this big old crypt comes spiraling into the doorway of the living room. We're going to put the actual door to the crypt over yonder. Actually, this will be the zone that you need to be in to go into the crypt. I'm not very good at drawing today. I'm being a little off. And I tell you what, let's see here. Well, actually, I have to roll it. 1d6. So, yeah, you guys are on top of the crypt that are in that area. Well, actually, everybody's on top of the crypt. Yeah. Oh, I need Pepper, Yorn, and Riot to make dexterity saving throws. Because there's a ceiling in the way.
Okay, hang on.
What a great time to come in here, huh?
Yeah.
Save, and Yorn, make that saving throw. Might have to stand up again. Ugh, this is rough. You all three jump out of the way so you can move 2 spaces to get out of the, actually, yeah, over by
Like
Riot.
that?
Yeah, go by
Okay.
Riot. Yeah, go by Riot on that angle, going from top to bottom. Because if you're still where Pepper is, you're going to smash into the ceiling still. No, actually, I think you were safe, actually. Go ahead, Pepper. You can stay there. Alright, so... yeah, there's a giant crypt that came out of the ground. Broke into this house. And now is your problem to deal with. There you go. There's the borders.
How tall is it?
How tall is it?
Good question, guys. It's almost like you had a question to ask me there. I would say it pops up about 20 feet, which gives us plenty of space to burst into the top part of the ceiling.
Are we all on top of it now?
Well, those of you on the outside that didn't have to make that dex check, yeah, you are on top of it. What in the heck is this? Orshay says. Go ahead.
Can I get an amulet of the devout as my +1 weapon?
Sure.
Gotcha.
I've definitely done that with clerics before.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry, I gotta stand up for a moment. Go ahead.
So Silvers is in here.
Yeah, you can easily search and see like a lip on the top part of the crypt, which would lead into the tomb, or crypt as it were. So like off to the left, on that left side there, you guys would see the crypt.
I think I'm not understanding. Is there a way from the top that I can...
Yeah, you see a lip on the top part, like a door frame on the top of this crypt.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and it's right here where this X is. This is where you would be able to enter it into. Those who are stuck on the inside have to find a window to jump out of. Or an alternative doorway.
I went through the door.
Okay. Well, you can't go through the door of the living room.
So, Taxi Baxi.
The one on the bottom.
I can't climb. So, can you give me a piggyback ride down?
I guess so.
And just
I'll
climb
try.
right on his back.
Alright. Now, being a Kunoichi, Orshay easily tumbles down.
Do you weigh?
That's a great question. I have
A
no
lot?
idea. I don't think so.
Aren't
I'm
you
just
wearing
a-
heavy armor?
Are you a weakling? No.
107 pounds without the armor, and then however much half plate armor weighs.
A lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
about 100 more pounds on top of that.
Yeah, plus all your gear and shit.
Just throw him down there. Just toss him. Dwarf tossing.
Oh no, I
it's
got a
okay.
pretty good grip at this point.
Basically, you're like half as tall as most of us, but you weigh twice as much because of all of your gear and stuff.
Nah, he's just more in touch
Armor?
with gravity from his height.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, he's got a closer
I'm gonna
touch.
try to climb down down the crypt.
Let's go ahead and call it an athletics check for you two to get down. I'll give you advantage. No, actually, I can't give you advantage.
I mean, he's got a climbing speed, right?
He had
Shouldn't
one
he
until he
be
took
slower?
on more weight that he's not used to. Let's see you put on a giant backpack of about 300 pounds.
I climb.
You climb and you find your claws unable to grip because there's just too much weight there. It's only 20 feet. Like, I will say, like, you scratch your way down and your claws are definitely roughed. You're gonna have to regrow that.
Alright, if I fall, I want to fall on top of O1. Like a turtle.
But O1's over there. O1's not the one asking for the piggyback ride.
Oh, Shrek, I'm gonna land on top of Shrek.
Oh, that's not gonna happen, actually. If you fall, Shrek will just use Feather Fall on himself.
Alright, so let's play it out then, right? So you start the fall, and you try to turtle him down, and then Shrek casts Feather Fall.
Feather Fall. Just on
And
himself.
just on
Because
himself,
you tried to turn me underneath.
and then all of a sudden he slips out from underneath you because now he is slowly floating down.
Actually, sorry, he cast it on himself and also O1 because he can see him over the edge of the building.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was just gonna jump off the edge.
Yeah. Anyway, 20 feet is 2d6. I'll let you roll it, Takesy. Because I got a puppy here at my feet that's hogging my attention. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 3 more because you did have a pierced butt earlier. Total of 6. Sitting in thrones made of thorns and jumping off a sarcophagus and landing on your bum again.
And then Shrek
We
just
dealt with
very
that damage,
slowly
so I'm getting more
glides
damage.
down next to you and says, "You know, if you hadn't tried to land on me, we could have worked this out."
Happy about this whole situation. You could have just done that to begin with. And I'm gonna walk off.
Yeah, but
Get
I
a
wanted to
little
save
huffy.
that spell for fighting Silvers. Meaning, I gotta open the door, because Silvers is clearly inside this.
Clearly. Orshay
I
just
mean,
kind
his
of like...
message sent us to the beam, and the beam grew this thing out of the ground, so clearly Silvers is inside this.
God, why wouldn't he? So Orshay goes, you do know we have rope in our packs, right? Probably could have tied something up. Anyway,
No,
it's
I
no...
really didn't know that.
Oh. Am I the only one that packs rope? Anyway.
I mean, I might have, but I just didn't know. Like,
Alright,
I only pay attention to the fun things.
open the
No,
door.
I have that magic rope too.
I have one leg of 50-foot hempen rope.
Yeah, that stuff probably would have worked for something. Wasn't there a tree nearby?
Oh, look,
with
I do
this?
have rope.
Yeah, amazing. Everybody starts looking at their pack, finding out they had rope the whole time. Isn't that great?
I use the rope to slap Takesy across the face with it.
You get
Like
whipped.
a
Can I,
bunch
Like
of
rope? Can I try to
just
grab it?
Whack.
yeah, you can
Can
grab
I-
it. Let's
Can I try to grab it?
acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics.
You catch
Not
it.
contested. You can have it. I just say, that's great, and I turn and try
Yeah.
to open the door.
Yeah. All right. You open the door, and there's like this dusty
Silvers!
silvers, and then you hear creaking.
Freaking
Is he
not
in there?
great.
No, it's not because I have to go find the actual noise. Hold on a second.
Shrek, is he in there?
I don't know. I haven't been told yet.
No, he's not. Nah, he might be. It's dark. It's very dark. You got to get
I'm
deeper
pretty
in
sure
it.
I see him moving. Maybe
Yeah,
he's blindfolded or like
Mm.
gagged or something because I don't hear him making any noise.
You know what? Let's try one of these out. Just to spice it up a little. Yeah, that works. Even though you don't know it yet, you need to roll for initiative.
Well, I just realized my rope of climbing is fairly exploitable for flight, but I'm not gonna do that.
I appreciate you for not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, make sure you're on a turn order. If you're not, you know what you gotta do. You gotta reroll.
Holy crap, apparently Riot really wanted to fight.
I mean,
Yeah.
Apparently.
you've been gone all game. Why wouldn't you want to go first?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, now you're here. It's time to go
All
flying. So all we know right now is that Shrek went in there. He called out he called out Silver's name. There's an echo, and then there's like this creaking noise. But you can go and investigate on your own if you want.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start by going over here and see if I can see through the doorway and see anything in there.
You have dark vision.
I believe I do.
If you
Let
are
me
a
see.
drow, you should.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true, actually. I get all
Yeah.
their stuff, so yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You see in
Yeah, I
shades
do.
of gray three skeletal-looking figures walking on their own, armed with various weapons of mass destruction
Oh,
or slight destruction.
and you said they're skeletal, so then they definitely don't look like silver, so I'm gonna go pew at one of them.
Alright, few away. You could probably hit this one clearly.
Cool. That
Alright,
works then.
that hits, and I'll go ahead and change this lovely, peaceful music to something a little bit more
And,
violent.
Obviously, I'm sure I don't get sneak attack, so 7.
Yeah, you moved, didn't you? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I did.
Good call.
And then I will bonus action hide behind Orphe or something.
Yeah, sure, go for it. You're only 5 foot tall. She's probably
Yeah.
5'2". Actually, I think she's 5'4". Let's find out. Okay, apparently her character sheet says she's tall enough.
Cool.
Oh wait, there's...
So, yep, there's the...
oh, actually she's 4'10". She's shorter than you.
Okay, so I crouch down a little bit to hide.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta do, right? You gotta crouch. If
Yep.
you don't, you can't hide. Be looking forward to that Oblivion playthrough, guys. We're gonna check out the remaster eventually. Alright, anything else for your turn? I assume not,
Nope,
because
that's
you had
it.
all of a sudden, Shrek, you're greeted, and you have dark vision as well, right?
As a dwarf, I sure hope so.
Yeah, I think. Well,
Yes.
not all
Yes,
dwarves,
I do.
but I think the one that you picked does.
Miss.
He comes flying in with 2 claws. If the white moves 30 feet to get to you, though. But he's got to hit with a claw for that to go off. So there you go.
You're not silvers.
And then an arrow comes flying across the room as this white pulls out a bow. And ping, 12 misses. Orche goes... oh shit, I can't see in the dark. Do you have a torch, young lady? Yeah, you got a tinderbox. She'll light up a torch and then make her way in. That's going to be her turn in action and go, oh, okay. We're doing this. The white will shoot at Shrek because he made all that noise.
It's one of my best skills.
Yeah, makes sense. Takesy backsy, there's apparently action inside that crypt. What do you want to do?
Leave Crack hanging, apparently.
Going to...
There he is.
What?
No, go on.
To, can I see anything in here?
You have dark vision. Well, actually, there's a light source in
Yeah.
there now. The backsy should have dark vision, but there's
Yeah,
a
they
light
do.
source in there anyway.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I do,
Orche
I
brought
do.
you a light source, so I am the portable lantern, guys. Come on in.
I'm going to shoot, steady aim, and shoot at the right in the back.
Alright, go for it. A steady aim. Wow, no matter which way you point it. Alright, go ahead and roll damage. You do get sneak attack because of the advantage. For a total of 17 points of damage as a piece of its skin and flesh or whatever it has falls to the floor, taking severe damage. Anything else? Moving on, there is one who has a mechanical way of doing things.
Oh, one's just gonna carefully walk by his friends, walk around this white, hold up his holy symbol, and turn undead.
How dare ye? Unusual nature. Of course you don't need that. What is that? Wisdom?
Wisdom save, I believe.
Fail. And let me see what these guys got. Save, fail.
Pass fail. If under half ready, they just die.
No, they're sturdy.
That's
CR4 minimum.
However, they now must spend their action trying to get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, we're gonna try here in a minute. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Alrighty. Shrek.
Hey, you tried to hit me. Green flame axe.
Hit. And no longer feared. I mean, seriously, it'd be hungry
Afraid of
hippos.
me.
What?
You snap it out of its turned undead. It took
How?
damage.
What?
It takes damage.
Yeah, if they take
It is
damage,
turned
they're
for
out.
1 minute or until it takes damage.
Yep.
Oh, yep, I see.
Yep. Good old turn undead. I mean, worst case scenario, you would just have a big old pinball machine of them in here going around in circles. Alright, Shrek, anything else?
I passed my turn.
There you go. Pepper! Something's wrong with our turn order. We'll fix it as soon as Riot's turn comes up. And Pepper is silent.
Yeah.
Are you casting the silent spell?
We're gonna look into the room. We're gonna see the ghost, and we're
Yep.
gonna say fuck it, and we gonna run the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
There aren't any ghosts, though.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
well, they're white.
They're skeletons.
They're bigger than me, and they're not human. So
Don't worry,
I mean,
it's afraid of
so
me.
so is basically literally everybody in your party.
Yorn, what are we doing?
they're
Yeah.
different. They're special.
Natural, I see.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna push past the Tabaxi and
What's next? Make sure you guys hold down that push to talk. And some of you might want to delay what you're saying to make sure your push to talk is picking up.
alright, so I'm gonna set up a moonbeam right after I push past those.
You know you didn't have to get within 5 feet of it to do that, right? You do know this is an enemy, right?
I wasn't talking about the feral right, I was talking about
I'm just saying, why did you move in? You could cast this spell from a distance. I'm trying to help you out here. Unless you really want to get hit, where do you want it? Where do you want your moonbeam? Please ping. Thank you.
right there.
Got it. Post your spell, by the way, so we can roll damage. Because I forget which I need to make.
Give it a second. Love it.
For damage resistance. Con save. Alright, let's do it.
There it is.
Succeeds, but still takes half, so 7 points of damage. It's looking rough for him. Anything else for your turn?
Alright. Alright, I'm Oh wait, I'm moving back and I'm passing the
Oh, you
17
sure
to
you want to
hit.
do that?
Already
Well,
done. 17 to hit.
Yep.
You take 13 slashing. And I need you to make a con save because you gave an attack of opportunity to the enemy. Yorn, I need a con save, please. Alright, you take 18 points of damage, no further effect. Right, you're up.
All right. I am going to steady aim and try to hit that white again. Since it hasn't moved, it should still be in sight here.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
got a big old moonbeam
Oh.
hovering over it.
Actually,
Or did you-
before I do stuff, did you want to fix the turn order?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. There, fixed. You're still first.
Cool. Yeah. I figured I would be, but I just wanted to make sure while I was thinking of it so I didn't pass and screw things up.
Much appreciated. Let's do this.
Yeah. All right, here we go. With steady
27?
aim, so 27.
Mm-hmm.
And because advantage, that's 19.
That is 19. And you
All
wanted
right.
you wanted this one in the back with the moonbeam, right?
Yeah. Yep,
All right.
I did.
Hey! Critical kill. Boom! Headshot.
Woohoo!
Now moonbeam is just standing there as a big old bright light in here. As this thing crumbles down into a pile of dust. The Pharaoh White! It's Pharaoh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's make it random. I think you've all been harassed. Well, actually, Orshay hasn't harassed anything yet. She had to come in here. Alright, Robot Man.
Don't bother my robot friend. Come over here. You know who the real threat is.
All right,
Come get some.
One for each of you. Start with Robot and then you. Shrek.
Yes.
Alright. 11 plus 4 for 15 points to 0-1. And then a con save. And if you fail, you just take -2 to your max HP. Oh, no. Do note your max HP and subtract 2 from it at the moment. Orshay just drops the torch on the ground and pulls out the Wakizashi. And will proceed to... Actually, she pulls out the gun in the offhand. Swing, swing, and then face blast. Okay. We got that. Damn it, Silvers, you better be in here somewhere. Feeling that the bow is a waste of time, comes in with the long sword, two-handed. And hit and a miss on our robot man for 5 slashing. Pepper, you're up.
Okay, let's try it again. We're gonna go here. We're gonna peek around the corner again.
You see things.
No. And we go back to...
Takesy. Go ahead.
Fire. Fire at the feral.
Is it a steady fire? Either way works. You hit this thing with the bolt and cracks into the skull of this creature. It is still standing, however. Anything else?
Burn.
0-1. Or is it actually 0-1? If you're saying things possible, I am not hearing you.
I thought I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay. Your chainsaw goes off, and I need to make what is it, wisdoms?
Yep. DC is now 15.
Here's my wisdom for this. Fail.
Fail.
And my wisdom for this. Oh, okay, they're the same.
Fail.
Alright, what's my
Okay.
damage?
10 unless you want me to reroll that.
Nah, we'll go 10. Ew.
As the chainsaws attack.
The chainsaw hamsters pierce through these poor skeletons. The Pharaoh's looking rough. The other one is definitely taking some damage for the first time, finally. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything I can do that bonus action. So no.
There's you a blue dot. Shrek.
I told you to leave my robot friend alone. Green playback.
But he has an archery thing next to his face.
Oh, nice.
Ow! My face!
Hey,
I need that for radio. You
Doesn't
obliterate
that make it jump to another one?
if it's
Only
within
if it's
5
within
feet.
5 feet of it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
It always jumps if it's within 5 feet of it.
So it
Ah.
hits your
I've
ally.
never been able to trigger it yet. Or maybe once.
And
Yeah.
then it kills 01.
Yeah, and it jumps to one, hits him.
Is that moonbeam actually there, or is it?
Yeah,
it's down
they.
here, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be down
That's what
here.
the light was.
The creature moved away,
I then
Like
run
that.
around here.
or it died. Yeah, correct.
I say, you too, come get some, you punk. And I pass my turn.
All right. Next up is Yorn. As I get rid of the other. The Pharaoh's dead. There only remains one. What would you like to do? Yorn, are you there? Are you with us?
Right here, I'm pressing Z.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta pay me.
What do you want to do?
What is...
Boy, you're lucky Dragon Dogma music's playing right now. What do you got going on? Yorn, I'm running a stream. Your silence is killing me. Yarn! Talk to me! What are we doing?
Skipping his turn in a minute.
Can you say words? Because I don't hear you. Okay, I don't hear you. But I think I know what you're doing. Alright, pass your turn. You moved Moonbeam on top of the white is what I'm assuming.
Alright, alright, I'm back, I'm back.
Well,
Alright,
too late. Go ahead, pass your turn. We're done.
I had a technical
You-
difficulty again.
I got
Every
you.
time.
I saw what you did. I got you. Right, you're up.
Alright, first thing
Alright,
I'm gonna
sorry
say, hey,
about that.
Pepper, if you're that scared of him, just hide behind one of us and do your thing. Stop looking and running away. And then he's gonna steady aim and pew at the white.
Before it. Pew, you did, and it hits. Not as much, but definitely damage.
Kind of a puny hit, but yep, it's
Yeah.
better than a kick in the ass.
Yep, pretty much. It is looking rough. Orshay will join the melee. I swear to God, Silvers, if you're not out here to punch this skeleton, I'm going to take it for myself. And I will act... Oh, wait, I already acted Surge. Anyway, Fighting Spirit. We'll do Fighting Spirit. Swing, swing, which means she has advantage. And
That's what.
yeah, I just saw that, and then so boom, boom. You better hurry up. I'm about to kill it. Boom. Come out, wherever you are. I think she murdered this damn thing. Yeah, yeah. Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
So she sling, and you watch as this thing starts to fall apart, and then she aims the gun right into its forehead, pulls the trigger, and it just blasts into a pile of bone dust. Too late, Silvers. I win. Silvers? Okay, so I
The
guess
answer
he's not.
There, he is not here.
Yeah, I don't think he's here, Shrek.
I'm gonna check around. He must have left another message, and I go and investigate all the walls
Yeah,
and see if there's
okay.
anything written there.
Investigation check.
I'm gonna. Hold on. Do I have anything to write with?
Depending
I
what you
hope
want
so.
to, depending on what you want to achieve, I might say you have. I mean, you go to a school, of course you got something to write with.
Oh, okay, sure. Then, yeah, I'm gonna use my arcane trickster abilities here for once, and my mage hand to write some cryptic messages on the walls, like "Save me."
You're invisible mage hand, right? Because you're an arcane
Yep, my
trickster.
invisible mage hand. Yep.
Yep.
Shenanigans.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Shrek, you just found a scrap of paper.
I thought he was writing it on the walls.
Oh, well, he has. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Shrek said he was investigating the walls, so I'm like trying
Yeah.
to do it on a wall he hasn't gotten to yet.
Okay. I misheard.
Like he just starts here and then just goes like
Yeah, so like while he's over
down to
there, I'm writing it on
here,
this
across
wall
to
over here, and then while he's there, I'm writing it over here.
You find the words
know.
"save me," "help" in like all different regions of the walls as you're circling it. And then when you get back to that point, you're like, wait a minute, this wasn't here. Oh God, he's got to be nearby, right? This is fresh.
Guys, I think he's on the astral plane. I'm pretty sure he's in this room. I see messages all over the walls that are here, but like this one wasn't here when I started here, and now it's here. So I'm pretty sure he's writing it right now. He must be in the astral plane, because otherwise we would be able to find him.
All right, right. What are the 4 messages that he finds?
Help, save me. Silvers was here,
Okay.
and what's the other one?
Ow, I stubbed my toe.
Punch that ghost.
Yeah, punch that ghost. There we go.
Punch
That's a good one. Yep.
There you go. Punch that goes. All right, so that's what you've seen on the walls there, Shrek.
See, he was cheering us on during our fight. He's definitely here. And does anybody know anything about the astral plane? Or
I thought you
he
were
says
the
astral
ex.
plane, but that's not the word that I'm actually thinking of. It's what's the one where that you can like shadow walk? There's a spell where you can like
No,
shadow walk to another
you're.
plane.
I
That's
think
the astral plane, isn't
That
it?
Yeah,
is the astral plane.
yeah.
I think it's
You're.
right by accident.
You got it
I think
right. Yeah. Matter of fact, Orshay's like, well, you sound like the expert on it. Do you know how to get there?
No.
I mean, I guess the shadow step is something else, and that might be what you're talking about, but that's not a different
No,
plane
no.
at all.
There's a spell called Blink, and I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will shoot you into the astral plane, and then
Yep.
once you're, like it's a random chance whether or not you come out. It's a pretty interesting spell, but
Oh, I
fucking
thought it
annoying to
was-
keep your- I think
I
it's.
thought it was at the beginning of your turn you came back or something, or end of your turn you went. I don't
Nah,
know.
I think they're. Well, you know what? Let's take a quick gander at it.
In any
Yeah.
case, though.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll look this up.
So I have an idea, guys. All right, Silvers, if you can hear me, stay here. We're gonna go get the professors, and I'm sure one of them knows how to figure it out. And then we'll bring them back to help us.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. At the end of your turn, you roll a d20 for the duration of the spell. On a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence. Oh, it's the ethereal plane. Okay.
That's
Okay.
the one I want.
There you go.
Ah,
Astral sounded close. So you.
I wanted to say it wrong. because Shrek
Oh,
is
okay.
stupid.
Okay, so yeah, you caught
But
the.
I couldn't remember what it actually was.
Yeah, I'm glad I looked. So ethereal plane. That's why it's called the ethereal bleed, because it's okay. Yeah. I
And
knew
the
there was a
astral plane
reason.
Should have
is
known
the
that.
thing.
Yeah, there
That's
might be.
where shit goes if you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
Also, I
Right,
think
no, I know the astral plane's a thing, but like I wanted to say it wrong because Shrek is stupid, but I couldn't actually remember what I wanted to say.
it
Yeah.
sounded okay. So
He wanted to say it wrong, but he couldn't remember what the right thing was, so he
Right,
wasn't
yeah.
So
sure if he was saying
you got it
wrong or
right.
not.
You got it right either way. So
Yep.
I
here's
did
the
what I
thing.
wanted.
But here's the
Yep.
problem. Everybody around you thinks you're right because they're
Yep.
dumb too.
Yep.
It's alright, now we have to go find the professors and see if they can figure out what's going on.
All right. Sure. Let's go check that out. So everybody goes back to the school to find the professors, huh? Let's see here.
Oh, I actually leave a note like written on the outside of the crypt. Just leave this here. Our friend is inside. Just in case somebody
Well-
gets the idea to like demolish it because it's halfway in the middle of the house.
We'll be back. Oh, the
Out to lunch.
Yeah, the house property.
Returning soon.
Hey, look, the house property went up. It has a new structure that's actually solid.
Mhm.
Well, it's about time they did some construction in the neighborhood. Let's see here. What we since Shrek is looking for a pathmaster,
I'm gonna laugh if he finds the volcano one.
I think you actually find the headmaster instead.
Ooh, fancy.
Yep. So you see a aged old man walking with a stick. We know him as Felix. He's just kind of like there's what is it? Like the front of the campus. There's probably like rose gardens and shrubbery and this really laced out decorating floral arrangement. And you can see him just kind of like hovering there, admiring it, just taking in the scenery.
Oh man, for a minute I forgot it was Felix and thought it was still Hero, and I just had the song "I Need a Hero" played in my head.
Nope, he's the future headmaster.
Yep.
Yep. Gotta love the way we can play with the past now.
Mhm.
So yeah, you see him first before trying to find any of the other pathmasters. Like, don't get me wrong. If you don't want to deal with Felix, you're more than welcome to keep looking.
Oh no, headmaster, we need your help.
Mhm. Oh, what's the matter?
So you know how there was an issue recently, and some people kind of disappeared, and or maybe died. So Silvers has been missing all day, and I was pretty sure that he went to go fight ghosts because you know that he always just wants to go fight ghosts. So we went to the haunted house, and we found some notices of him being there, and he left us a message, which led us to a bean, which then we planted in the ground, and this crypt grew out of it, and there was some nasty things inside that we had to kill. But then I started looking around the crypt, and I started seeing writing on the walls that was
Mhm.
clearly from Silvers that he left there for us. But as I kept circling the thing, more writing appeared. So I'm pretty sure that Silvers is there, but he's like in the astral plane in there. And that's we need help getting him out of there.
He kind of like runs his hand through his beard and just looks at you and like he's taking it all in. You could definitely see he's nodding, paying attention, letting you finish. All right, lead the way. I'll follow you and see what this is all about.
Perfect. I don't know how to get to the haunted house. Can somebody else lead the way back? I really wasn't paying attention when we walked there.
I think it would be easy enough for anybody. Well, heck, 01 knows where it's at.
Yeah, it's like 01 just like leads you back. It's like GPS.
Mhm. Oh, this looks interesting. Looks like a structure from one of those magical beans that have been sprouting up all over the place.
Yeah, Silver's left the bean for us, and we planted it, and this popped out of it, and then we killed the things inside. But Silver's left us messages inside of it. See, I left a note here on the wall that he was inside, and don't break it.
Okay, let me take a further investigation here and see what I can suss out myself. But go ahead and tell me what else you know.
No, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. You said astral plane. You sure you don't mean ethereal plane?
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't paying attention in class when the teacher talked about which one's which. So I'm pretty sure whichever one you tell me is probably the right one.
It's no bother. You'll pick things up faster in real life experience, and now you know. Yeah, you guys.
I appreciate your support and faith in me. That is probably unwarranted.
Of course. Wait, unwarranted. Silvers. Yes, I see. Well, I, for one, know everybody's handwriting. And as he's, like, looking across all these scribbles. And these do not look like Silver's handwriting, to be frank.
I'm assuming that they would not look like Riot's either, since this is the first time he's ever used his mage hand to write anything.
I mean, it's your writing.
Yeah, but I mean, your handwriting with your right hand is going to be different than with your left hand, too, you know? So I'm assuming that this is a magic hand remotely controlled, so it's going to look even more different, you know?
Yeah, it probably looks like, you know how there's, like, signature
like a
things
kindergartner scribbles on there, you know?
Yeah, you had to, like, sign this thing with a mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Like I was trying to write it with my teeth or something, you know?
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense to me. Yeah, it looks like a 2-year-old scribbled this on the wall.
Well, I mean, he's writing it like on a wall in the ethereal plane and trying to make it show up in this plane, and you know, he's probably like scratching it with his claws or something.
I must say, if he is fighting against a feeble mind, then he is really doing more than any man can. Like, he's throwing you, like, hopeful antidotes here to try to kind of, like, justify it, too, right?
So, I'm not sure we'd know the difference if he was a feeble mind or something by that.
Well, I mean, he might...
In his timeline, Silver is getting his stats of catnip.
That's his feeble mind. This might be a product of catnip.
He was known to indulge. Is known to indulge.
Well, we can't ban anybody for recreational use of catnip. After all, it's not illegal. Just doesn't do anything for
great
other...
in tea for people.
Yeah.
It tastes great, like lemony and stuff in tea.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I don't think I would try that still. But I bet my kitten would love it.
Catnip, you say?
Nah, yes, at any rate, ignore your catnip remark. Well, after hearing your story and your theories and everything that you think is happening, I think it's actually safe to say that Silvers is no longer on this plane, as you said. More correctly, though, I don't know why, but this memory seems to be coming from a distant thought. But I don't think he's from our time either.
Yeah? So how does that help us get him back from the ethereal plane?
I don't think we can. Because he's not there.
But you're like a super... Wait, he's not there?
No, he's not.
But then how did he write on the walls?
Right, I'm gonna insight check you as Felix, if you don't mind.
Alright. Yeah.
Because he would be aware of his students. He has he has a special memory of sorts. So
Though I mean, Riot really has never done anything that wasn't just flat rogue up to this point. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me do. I'm assuming deception.
Yeah, sure, you can do deception. I don't mind.
Oh shit.
It's almost like he could see right through you, but
Yep.
he's looking at you too, as if telling you, "I know," but also gauging.
Riot'll wink at him.
He'll take that as the mental note of like, "I'll just let this be then," because if you didn't wink at him or give him any indication, he'd probably give you up to your friends. I think there might be a prankster around here somewhere playing tricks on you, Shrek. I do think it's sad. He kind of like booms that towards Riot that someone would be so mean to do such a thing to a friend, but people get the kicks and giggles out of all kinds of shenanigans, don't they, Shrek?
Where are they? I'll kill them.
I can't quite discern that since this scribble, I can't even make out what. It's like a first grader, like I said. To be honest, more kindergarten. Maybe preschool, even.
It must be Takesy Baxy. That sounds about his age. And he tried to land on me earlier when we fell off the roof.
It takes you hear
It's because
that.
you could have just feather fallen down. You could have just feather
Did feather fall
anyway.
down.
Well,
Damage.
whatever is the case.
I could have just climbed down the.
Oh, go ahead, finish your thought. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I don't want to hear it. You fall hurt more than it should because I had to carry 500 pounds of extra.
I
weight.
don't weigh 500 pounds. Stop exaggerating and stop trying to con me into thinking Silvers was here. It's not funny. We have to go find our friend.
So,
It wasn't me that did it.
quick question. Why do we have to go find our friend that went back to the time he came from?
What?
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell Shrek, but Shrek's it's
When we went through the portal, everyone went back to the time that they were supposed to be in. He wasn't supposed to be here in the first place.
Wait, really?
I mean, it was either that or he escaped a loony bin somewhere.
Oh, that sounds more like him.
I mean, that does sound like him.
I mean,
got a
either
bunch.
way, half dozen of one, six of the other.
By the way, I just found a precious. Alright. At any rate,
Stick though.
But he didn't even say goodbye.
He probably didn't realize what was happening. You know him. He wasn't exactly the brightest knife in the drawer.
Why would
Yeah.
I-
Well, that's because the brightest knife in the drawer is my axe.
Exactly.
ah yes, the sharpest tool is in the shed.
Uh-huh.
That's also my axe.
He was
I-
about 6 crayons short of a Happy Meal.
I
Ew.
like crayons.
They serve crayons and Happy Meals, or Shay chimes in.
Well, close enough, because they give
I'm
him
gonna
those
pull out a
coloring
crayon.
sheets.
Here's your prize. It's red, green,
Put it
blue,
in
and
the
yellow.
Yep.
Some crayons.
Delicious. Wait, we're not supposed to eat these? Alright, so Felix.
Oh, what?
Cherry
Pulls
flavored
Pulls
ones.
out a box of crayons and just starts munching on them. He does not require food,
No, you don't.
but he does it anyway.
You have crayon shavings in the bottom of your gullet. At any rate, Felix runs his hand through his beard and kind of like turns to you and says, I will ponder this further. I might have some theories and maybe a way to reach our friend. If nothing else, maybe we could find closure.
Yeah, I think we would appreciate that if we could at least find out, make sure, where he went. That'd probably make everybody happy. Make sure he's safe wherever, whenever, however he went.
And
I
on
would
that,
also like to smack him for not saying goodbye, if possible.
I might be able to have somebody smack him as proxy. You probably won't be able to do it yourself.
I can live with that.
Fair enough. And as we fade to black, as Felix walks you all back to wherever... Well, actually, you guys will be free to, like, explore the town. He'll tell you guys to give him some time to figure something out, right? But we flash to the future. Or about the time that Shang Chu and the others escaped the portal with our number one kitten, Silvers. And basically what gets proposed... Like, let me just ask. Silvers would be concerned about those new friends of his back in the past, right?
Yeah.
Would he inquire if Shang Chu or the mages that are with him would have any way for him to get back in touch with him or anything like that?
He'd probably try to talk to Professor Hoover.
Yeah, Hoover's there too.
He would definitely ask Hoover how he could talk to Task Hoover to make sure they were all okay.
God damn it. We're going to be doing like the X-Men thing where Wolverine goes to his past self, huh?
Maybe.
Come on, Professor. You're the one that told me to come find your ass. Except this time it's the Professor. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but... So basically there are multiple... Silvers has multiple choice answers to actually figure out. He can ask Hoover, he can ask the mages of the Arcana, or he could talk to a phantom rogue who could speak with the dead. And I would imagine all of you fuckers should be dead by... No, I don't think so. Hoover actually is alive. But there might be a few of you who have died, or will die. Like Takesy Backsy, because he's not long for this world. Look at his ass, it's pierced. He could have like belly button rings shoved up his ass, as many piercings as he got from that throne. But on that note,
I'm just picturing in the future as Silvers is asking Hoover about that. Just Felix walks by and just smacks him upside the head.
yeah,
Doesn't say a word, just walks off, you know?
Yeah. Hey, Mud, welcome in. Yeah. Yeah, he purposely teleports to the location that he knows he's at that point in time. Yes, this is from 30 years ago.
Yep.
And disappears.
This is from Shrek. Whack! And then vanishes.
Yeah, there you go.
I probably deserve that.
But we might be able to get in touch with our number one kitten. We're going to save that for next week. I'll probably talk to Possible about it. Wait, you could join us like maybe Monday when we're playing Phasmo. We might chat about it during our hunt. Because I think there's multiple ways we can do this. So it'll be up to whatever we decide. And we'll bring it to life next Friday at 6 p.m. Central. If you guys want to play some Dungeons and Dragons with us, !help in Twitch chat is the way to do so. Gives you a link to the game, a link to our Discord, where you could join our lovely community of violent people who want to do stupid things in a D&D game, which is fine by me. And you can also watch a video about Character Mancer, because we do have some small rules of small bands. Actually, the band list is getting bigger the more stuff gets complicated, but as long as you follow the band list and the video, you'll be able to make a character. Join us any Friday evening. Jump in, jump out whenever you have time. We love to have you. Yeah, guys, that's a game for tonight, right?
Hooray!
Hey!
We went
Anyway,
on the silver hunt.
I enjoyed the silver hunt. That was actually fun. Because Orshay is like, yeah, where is he? Where is he? Anyway, guys, we're going to go find someone to raid. Why don't you lovely people say goodnight to Twitch and YouTube?
Good night, everybody. Happy Friday.
Good night, everybody.
Friday.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yep, have a good weekend, everybody. We're going to go find someone to raid. Make sure you... Well, I'm sorry. Did you want to say goodbye? Fine, your chance is done. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go find someone to raid. Make sure you ask them, do you hear the calling? You know, the chaotic calling. We'll see you soon.
When the call goes
banana bread food.
Ooh, that would help.